This is Dolynny TV, ladies and gentlemen. Wait no longer. Game one of the second round of the Stanley Cup Playoffs. The Edmonton Oilers versus the Vegas Golden Knights here at long last. We've been along for the ride through 6 games against the LA Kings so far. And here we are now getting set for the first game of the second round, which will be a huge matchup. Obviously, the Pacific Division champion Vegas Golden Knights are going to be a huge test for our Edmonton Oilers. But tonight, we get to start it off with hopefully one big answer of the question: how do these two teams stack up with an Oilers victory? That's what we're hoping for at the end of the day. Obviously, we're going to see what team comes out ahead tonight. Nothing foregone conclusion. Obviously, too, do I like a little bit of drama in this series? Would it have been nice to win in 4 or 5 against the LA Kings? Sure, it would have been. But was it dang nice to have that 6-game series, have the heartfelt drama of, well, going down 3-0 in a game we needed to win to avoid going down 3-1, and then, of course, winning it on that beautiful goal, and then coming back and winning the series from there. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that all over again. Don't mind me at all. All right, we're flipping to the live broadcast here on my television set right now. I'm going to crack the BioSteel as we get underway. Then I'll get everybody welcomed into the chat tonight. As for the first time on the live streams, these playoffs, we will have the Vegas Golden Knights fans joining us as well. So let me also get to this. Hold on. I had a request for a poll. We haven't had them a poll yet in the playoffs, but let's do it until Patrick hits his live stream in things here. So let's go over there and let's get this going. I like that idea. The Vegas Golden Knights fans already showing up nice and early with some great ideas. Who will win? That's a good question. Let's get that going. I mean, we could have always done that, but we haven't done that yet. So let's do that and get this going as the Oilers and the Golden Knights set to do battle here in just a little bit. And ask the community. Yes, indeed. And there we go. The poll is added, so we are good to roll. Sorry, friends, a little awkward start, but we'll get her going. And let's start this off here by going up top to see everybody's chats from earlier, as I saw a couple of you in here prior to getting things started. Well, we've got, unfortunately, I've missed some chats. Farm Girl in here as per usual. Peter, Terry, Dana in here as well. Alan, and some Vegas Golden Knights fans. I was telling you, I was reading some messages already there. Lowell, welcome in. And am I missing anyone else yet? Justin, welcome in. Coolid, welcome in. And Mikey V. Yeah. Let's go. It is game number 1, and the boys are getting amped up for it. And I might have to sneak over there and hang out for one of these pre-games sometime soon. Missing you, boys. Missing you bad. All right, let's keep going here. Getting distracted. That's what happens when the people I know from my everyday life get in here. Steve, welcome in as well. And TTV, welcome in. And Jarm, welcome in. And there we go. We got everybody taken care of here. So we are just about set for this one. I think the Oilers fans have traveled very, very well to Vegas. So that's the big news for us tonight, is the fact that we are doing very well and alive over there in Vegas, getting things set up for this, well, what will be second round series. And it looks like, who is that guy? Who is that guy on the panel here? Is that who I think it is? Is that Dallas Eakins, former Edmonton Oilers coach? Oh my goodness, it is. Deadpan into the camera, flipping to Gene Principe, his old arch nemesis in oil country there, interviewing him all the time. Anyway, no, I'm kidding. I think Gene and him had a pretty good relationship, as does everyone in Gene. All right, let's get it going back to the chat here for a brief moment. Neil, welcome in. And friends, I guess Peter's got a good question here. I don't know. I'll have to read the chat as we get set up here, but Peter's got a good question. How did my weekend go? Well, it was a long rest of the weekend. I guess you could say it was definitely one of those got a whole bunch done, but needed a nap after kind of weekend, and it turned into a good steak dinner with some extended family the other night. So rested up well, and we should be ready to rock and roll for tonight's game against the Vegas Golden Knights. I guess how to sum it up best. Jesse, welcome in, and I'm seeing here friends as well. Obviously, I have the poll for those of you who want to vote on who will win tonight. But if you guys want to drop here, starting early tonight, the what do you call it? The series. Who will win the series? That's kind of the question I want to ask you. If you want to throw in who you want to see win the series, that'd be great, as I'm all kinds of scrambled up. And let's see here as well. I think we are good to go. I think I've got everybody covered off, so we should be ready to rock and roll. And Stoney just stopping by to say hi. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, and that we can check off another territory here on the Canadian front, tuning in for the live stream tonight. Everybody remember that when we play the game in the first round of the playoffs, first period intermission. Oh boy, am I really that out of practice after having a few days off? Yikes. So Dana's going Oilers in 6. Peter's got Oilers in 6. I think everybody and their cat have Oilers in 6, which is what I really love about this, is because we're going to get a little bit of drama out of this series. So that's the fun part here. Stoney, though, has got Oilers in 5. And McDavid percentage of people agree that the Oilers will win. Well, now that's all of a sudden jumped down to 89%. Old Sam Gagner there getting it done. So that's where we're sitting right now. And friends, Alan giving me the first reminder from back in the day. If you would be so kind to definitely consider hitting that like button yet if you haven't, that would be greatly appreciated, as we're going to get things fired up here and underway. We're only 6 minutes into the stream, realistically speaking, so I feel like I've been live here forever, but that's just how amped up and excited I am for this one tonight. Obviously, we've got 1,500 hours watched is the goal again tonight, so we'll see if that ends up coming to fruition. Just to give myself a quick update on that already, as we start these streams very, very fast. Already up over 5 hours streamed in a total of 6 minutes. It is crazy what we are achieving here in these playoffs so far, and definitely looking forward to seeing that extend into round 2 tonight. That is for sure. How many votes does that poll have? That would be the interesting part here for me. 43 votes on the poll so far, and we've got 91% of people agreeing that the Edmonton Oilers will win tonight. Margaret, welcome in. As we're getting set for the matchup between Laurent Brossoit and Stuart Skinner tonight. 2 former Bakersfield Condors goaltenders, 2 former Edmonton Oilers goaltenders, both of which had some pretty high hopes coming into their Oilers careers. And Stuart Skinner has delivered a Calder finalist performance this year because of those high hopes. So that's fantastic to see. Pretty much 3 years in the league, right? Game 1 way back when. 13 games last year and then 50 games this year. Absolutely crushing it for the Edmonton Oilers and doing very big things for us in terms of getting us to this point. So hopefully we'll go from there. And George, welcome in, as we are getting set for this one. So Skinner's a Calder finalist, and obviously 2, well, you know what, Laurent Brossoit, former Oilers goaltender that has some playoff experience, if I'm not mistaken. Roger, welcome in. And Shang, you have to give us at least 1 win. I definitely think the Oilers will come away with at least 1 win in this series. I think that's a pretty safe bet, I'd say, especially as an Oilers fan. I hope that's a safe bet. Like to have 1 win. Just like to avoid overtime a little bit, right? I mean, we got a couple of fun nights where we could rip overtime. I think Saturday, I can't really afford overtime. Saturday, I've got a fundraiser at Bogies. You guys have heard me talk a lot this playoffs about Bogies down there in Airdrie. There's a fundraiser happening at Bogies on Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, where I'd like to try and be a part of, show up for a couple of my friends. So we'll see if that indeed is a thing that I can get done, as long as the Oilers don't go to some random triple overtime against the Vegas Golden Knights on Saturday night for game number 2. So Purple, welcome in. Hello from Nova Scotia. Well, we'll be we'll play in that tuning in game here right away. I promise you that much. And Michael, you're going Kraken, coming for that division next year. Well, I think the Kraken's still coming for the cup at this point. That's the crazy part about it. The Kraken and the Panthers. And yeah, Stoney, as you're saying, following up the next comment, yeah, right, the Kraken, the Panthers, and the Devils all doing some really awesome stuff here to begin things right now. So we'll see if they can continue to do that right now. And Western, welcome in. And we're just getting through these comments here. As George, you're saying Vegas has come a long ways, maybe champs in 5 years. I think, honestly, Vegas, here's the thing. Vegas is ready to be champs anytime now. They just have to go out there and find that right combination that's going to win it for them. And I think, right, the Oilers are looking for that too. So this series is really going to determine who has the best recipe to this point. Dakota, welcome in. And Human, welcome in as well, as the Oilers are too confident. They need to be humbled. But here's the thing. The Oilers, I don't think, are too confident. I think the Oilers know it's their time, and it's just a matter of going out there and proving that, right? That's the big thing. Just because you're confident doesn't mean you can prove anything. So if the Oilers can do that, that's what I'm looking for here. And Shang, yeah, I knew that comment was coming right away, that the Oilers would be champs, the Vegas Golden Knights would be champs in 5 weeks. I knew somebody was going to have that comment right away. And that's fantastic. That's what this is going to be all about. Us Oilers fans, the Golden Knights fans, getting used to it here as we get set up for what's going to be a really great series between these two teams. Ruby, welcome in as well. And we are sitting here. Steve, you've got a Brossois Bakersfield jersey. It was great seeing him grow through his Baco years. But Stu is the man. That's an argument I can agree with. Right there. And Scotty, the time is now. I've been excited all day for this stream. Well, I've been excited all day to do this stream. I just knew that I had to kind of focus my head space at work all day and then come home, eat dinner, and then fire up the stream. And it seems to have worked. I'm pretty amped up for this one. And yeah, we're going to see what ends up coming out of this tonight. It's going to be a long night of good fun. Raybro, welcome in, my friend. Long time no see. Great to have you along. I'm sure you've been along at some point, and I just haven't caught you recently. But great to see you, and hopefully those Oilers deliver something like a Game 1 victory for us tonight. That would be fantastic for sure. And let's see what else we got. We got everybody just coming in along the ride. Roger, good evening to you as well. Noob, welcome in. And do we got anyone else? Jeffrey, I was just reading there. Jeffrey, welcome in, and Ryder, welcome in as well, as we're catching you guys just trickling into the stream here as we get the stuff set up for this. And then as well, ESPN just had a good interview with Connor McDavid on their stream. Okay, I don't know. We're watching a Matthias Ekholm feature right now for the Edmonton Oilers, so that's not too bad. And let's see what else we got going here. Jesse, Oilers are beating the Golden Knights tonight. Well, hopefully they are. That's what we're coming to watch. I think if the Oilers can deliver the performance in Game 6 and Game 5 that they did against the LA Kings, I'm hoping that they can get this job done here tonight in Game number 1. And Shane, you're just trolling. Hey, that's all good. I mean, like I said, I'm going to try and play this as nicely down the middle as we possibly can, make sure everybody's happy and healthy, because I think what we really did well in that LA series is make it special for both us Oilers fans and the Kings fans. And I think it was pretty proof in the pudding that nobody really went over the top all throughout that. So we'll see what comes from that. And Jarm, I got to get myself a video intro or song thing. Yeah, I got to get that figured out. I got a couple people in my life that can do something like that for me. It's just a matter of committing the time and getting it done. Because I think I missed someone up there just a brief moment ago. Logjam, welcome in. Oilers in 4. Whew. See, I will never say that one myself confidently, because last time I called something 4, it was bad and it just didn't help us any. Let's go here. We've got Derek in the stream, scouting the stream as well. And do we see Connor McDavid scoring goals? I think hopefully Connor McDavid starts scoring some goals again to just kind of quiet down the whole crowd there that's either worried about his production or worried about him being injured still. And Peter, you're saying let's take one in Vegas. Well, let's take one tonight in Vegas. I would be huge for that. As we're just strolling through here. KS Das, will the Oilers get their first game victory since, sorry, hold on here. Get their first game victory. Yeah, I know where you're going with that, since 2017. Yeah, the Oilers haven't really had good luck winning first games of series lately. So hopefully, yes, indeed, they get that done tonight. I was trying to read that one and I was kind of confused, but I know where you're going with that now. And Vortex, happy Wednesday, happy round 2 to you, my friend. As we're getting this one booted up. As no, please no, Cap, please no, please no, please no, please no. Oh, buddy, oh, buddy. Give me a sec, friends. I don't know if you were able to hear that on the mic, but little three-legged guy there had an upset tummy. Give me a minute. Oh boy. That's always the worst thing in the world about living where the cat dishes are. They're always down here doing that kind of stuff. But there we go. Nice easy cleanup with the old paper towel, and we should be good to go. And that is why you always keep a trash bag in the basement next to the cat food. Easier said than done. All right. Sorry, friends. That is about as weird of a thing as you'll see on a live stream during a hockey game, but I guess that's where we're at right now. So it is what it is. We'll get things rolling here in a little bit. I'm hoping the cat's good. He's just meowing and meowing. He gets an upset tummy. He kind of has these things here, these things you look with. He kind of has those when it comes to food. They're bigger than they need to be, and a lot bigger than his stomach usually. And then all of a sudden he comes in here and does exactly what he just did down there. So hoping he's all good. He usually goes upstairs and meows right away, and that's a good sign that he's all good, and sounds like he's fine and dandy, so we won't have anything to really worry about there. But they're showing some replays here from this series. The Leon Draisaitl goal short side on Jonas Korpisalo, one-timer on the near side on the power play, and then McDavid wiring it over top of Korpisalo on the power play. So it looks like a bunch of power play highlights here for the Oilers. And Linnea, welcome in. And William, you're not wrong. At least it happened now. It's nice and easy, clean up, simple, and obviously the smell goes away before the game really gets underway. So let's see, what do we got? Alvin, welcome in. Seeing your comment as I scroll up here is let's see, Fortunato, welcome in as well, as you're hoping the Oilers can pull it off tonight as well. Me as well. And I'm thinking, Scotty, you're seeing Brossoit as an ex-Oiler. Yes, it is. So we're going to hopefully see Mr. Connor McDavid light him up. That would be for sure. And yeah, friends, I'm just, if you're wondering why I'm so quiet tonight, I'm just trying to keep it a little tame before we get going tonight, and at least give myself a chance to get ripping into the late run of this hockey game in case there is overtime. So, Scout, you were going to go to the watch party, but you had other plans. Well, yeah, that'll happen. Some watch parties kind of hard to get to too, right? You got to take the train downtown, because downtown's a nightmare, especially with all those people. And then you got to fight and get into there with the tickets and all that. So, yeah, it's all good. All right, what do we got going here? Esteban, welcome in. As we are going to see Wilner in here as well. So we should be almost ready to get things rolling here, friends. It's 7:18. We've got about 12 minutes to go till official puck drop. Start time, I don't know what you really call it. Stuart Skinner likely to be the starter tonight. I don't know if they've actually named him. Sportsnet has him as likely, not even confirmed. 3-2 record in that first round series, 343 goals against average, and an 890 save percentage, whereas Brossoit was 4-1, 242 goals against average, and a 915. So we'll see what comes out of it here for the Oilers, as hopefully the Oilers can come up with some kind of big effort tonight, score a bunch of goals, and just more or less run the Vegas Golden Knights right out of their own building. Chandler Stevenson had 8 points in 5 games for the Golden Knights. Carlson had 4 goals. Pietrangelo had 5 assists. And then Laurent Brossoit as well with those 4 wins. Big time get. Draisaitl 11 points. Draisaitl 7 goals. And Bouchard 8 assists. So think about that. The Oilers have had some very good offense production in that first round series. And we'll see if it indeed stays true here in this go around. So let's just see here. They're showing big hits from Braden McNabb all throughout the playoffs of years past, showing big ones as he's taken down player after player over the course of his career. And we'll see what he does tonight. Awake, welcome in, as we are going to get set up for this one here in about, I would say puck drop's probably going to be 7:45, 7:50, somewhere in there. And all right, let's go here. Peter Kitty is nervous and excited for tonight's game too. Well, that actually would be a nice little way to summarize what I just had to deal with. That is for sure. So we'll see what comes of it. And Mark, out of all the teams left in the playoffs, who has the best chance to win? I think honestly, right, I think at this point the Oilers have a pretty dang good chance. So does Toronto. But then you got Florida. I honestly could not give you a correct answer because I don't know what to think here going into this second round based on who's left and what they've done. So we'll see what comes out of it here tonight. And Scotty, as you're just going to say, whoever wins this series has the best chance to win. That's a good way to put it as well. I don't want to say the Oilers because they might lose to the Golden Knights. And I don't want to say the Golden Knights because hopefully they're losing to the Oilers. That's where we're at. Hey, now welcome in as well. And what do I think the score will be? That's a good question. I'm thinking probably 5-3 for the Oilers. We're going to get a little bit of offense in that first period, kind of quiet down in the second, and then pop off again in the third. That would be my expectation here as well. And Renee, welcome in as well, as you're just in there. And I think Farm Girl's chatting everybody up. And TD Barrett, friends, there you go in the chat. I saw his comment earlier this week there on the video about my friend. Welcome in, and thank you for the kind words. I really do appreciate you still sticking around and checking in on me. Obviously, for those of you that don't know back home, TD Barrett, a big part of Dolynny TV early on when I just made the switch over from Yak City Gaming to Dolynny TV. And man, that's still checking in on me up all these years later. That is pretty dang special feeling, and great to see you in the live stream tonight, my friend. Raymond, as I'm seeing you in here as well, Leafs Oilers for the Cup. So that would, again, you want to talk about pretty dang special things? Leafs Oilers for the Cups. Oh man, that would be a pretty special thing. I've talked to a lot of people about it. You think about every bar, every restaurant, everywhere in Canada would be packed for 7 nights in, what would that be, June? June it would be? Yeah, it would be June. So that would be fantastic to see that come to fruition. And offbeat, as an Oilers fan from Germany, would I give you the advice to bet on the Oilers tonight? I would never give anyone advice to bet on anything ever. To those that know that I have given you advice to bet on stuff, you know that it is just not a good idea. And yeah, that's definitely where I will just kind of leave that one there. So let's see, Riley, welcome in as well. Glad to have you aboard tonight, and thank you so much. I caught you at the end of the live stream there. Definitely wanted to pass along. Thank you again for that as I shut things down on Game 6. So definitely wanted to make sure I at least mentioned that, seeing you in the chat here tonight. And Scout, the Oilers have not lost without extra time, including the playoffs, since March. Think about that. It's been over a month and a half almost, since the Oilers last lost a game in regulation. Well, hopefully tonight we don't end up doing that. So we are crushing along this evening, friends, getting things set up. And Richard tuning in from Lundbreck, Alberta. Where the heck is Lundbreck, Alberta? I'm going to have to check that out. I have never heard of Lundbreck, Alberta. Give me a second here. I'm going to map that because that is of interest to me. Lundbreck, Alberta. Oh, you are like way down there. Way down there. Over by Pincher Creek. Okay. That makes sense. And then kind of closer over, kind of the last, there's Crow's Nest, and then there's Fernie, there's Sparwood, all that. Kind of that area of the Canadian Rockies. Okay, I got you. And Red Relief going for the Knights tonight. There we go, friends. That is what we're going to start seeing. We're going to start seeing the Knights fans trickle in here in a matter of moments. I know for sure. We'll see if it comes to that right away here or not. So the Devils, as you guys were mentioning in the chat, losing to the Carolina Hurricanes 4-1 tonight. So the Hurricanes up 1-0 in that series as it currently sits. And yeah, we are ready to rock and roll as Peter's got that stat on The last regulation loss for the Oilers was in Toronto on March 11th. What? What? You kidding me? Let's not lose another one in regulation until we go back to Toronto this year. How about that? And S, welcome in as you're hoping the Oilers can bring the cup back home. That would be fantastic if they could. And Stanley Miss Edmonton says, Stoney, I like it. I love it. Let's go Dana as well. Oilers are the most northern in the NHL. Everything below 49th parallel seems wrong. Well, let's hopefully get the Oilers going the right way tonight and coming back with a big time victory for game number 1, and then maybe coming back with game 2 as well. And Rob, you're commenting on the nice shirt. This is friends. If you don't know, I think you've kind of seen me over the course of this past year really start wearing a lot of plaid and flannel kind of looking shirts. There's a store in Cross Iron Mills here just north of Calgary that sells Dixon flannel. And I will tell you, I had a buddy tell me all about Dixon flannel. And he's like, oh man, you got to get some that looks good. It's nicely fitting. It's really comfortable. I'm like, okay, sure, let's go and do this. And I did that about last spring. And then I've just been addicted ever since. They're costly shirts, but man, are they worth it. I mean, they are fantastic. They look good. They feel good. They work good. And I guess they are even meant for working hard in sometimes too. So definitely I will highly recommend Dixon flannel if you get a chance to check it out and have a few bucks to spend on some nice shirts. That's something I wouldn't hesitate to tell you to go check out for sure. Sammy, welcome in, cheering for the Oilers as well. And Shelton tuning in, cheering from Louisiana this evening. So we'll get to the whatchamacallit here, where in the world you're from game in the first intermission. I promise you that. It's much more fun when you see me struggle to keep up with comments, how fast they're coming in. So let's just go from there. But this is where we're going tonight, is into game number 1, first period, and then we can get to the intermission. Where are we at? Terry, I like it, and same with you, Scotty. Those are good comments. Let's see, Alfred, you're going for the Knights. I'm gonna say Kings. I'm gonna say Kings a million times over this series. Everybody just deal with it, okay? It's gonna kind of be difficult. Give me a sec here. The Snapchats are coming in, so we got to see what this is all about. Don't think I could do it. Don't think I could do that. All right, and Lewis, welcome in. You're booing me, so you must be cheering for the Vegas Golden Knights tonight. That is fine. And Dandy Takero, what's up? Hoping for a good game? Yeah, I'm hoping for a good one as well. I'm hoping not for any overtime tonight, but as long as the Oilers can wrap this up with a two goal victory for the Oilers, that'd be fantastic. I've got a buddy that kind of needs that to happen, so we'll see what ends up coming from this tonight. And yeah, that's where we should be at. Albert, welcome in. Florida will pull out Leafs because NHL would not have all Canadians final. Albert, well, hopefully the Leafs aren't cooked yet. I think a lot of my Leafs friends at work there, I've talked to you about them over the past few live streams. They feel pretty good after losing game 1. Actually, they're not panicking at all. They're pretty confident that the Oilers are not in a bad spot at all. So we'll hopefully see them crush it here. And Takero, Bruins fan, well, hey, I'm glad to have you aboard for this one, as it'll you can cheer for the Oilers. I know we had some pretty good live streams with the Bruins earlier this season, and definitely enjoyed having you guys aboard for that live stream. So if you want to come back for this stuff, that's greatly appreciated. David, welcome in as well, cheering for the Oilers. And everybody is definitely welcome here for sure. As long as you're mainly cheering for good hockey, I can work with that. Odin, you're asking about a McDavid hat trick? I mean, why not? That's my honest answer. Why not? We can have a little bit of fun with it. Let's go get it. I wouldn't mind that at all. And oh yeah, Jeffrey, you've got that for a couple of different reasons. So I'll just leave that one there for you. And Tough Cuff, let's go, boys and fans. Yeah, no, it's gonna be a big time night tonight for the Oilers. Right, round 2 for the second year in a row. Obviously looking for, coming out of a 4-2 series victory, not having to beat the Kings in 7. things are seeming pretty good to start this stuff off for sure. So we're hoping it's going to work out for us again tonight. And I'm loving seeing you guys just kind of chatting amongst yourselves tonight. Really appreciate that. That's fantastic. And Take Row, yeah, that's exactly right. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure you're from those streams back then. So I definitely appreciate everybody coming back that has come back either from the Kings series or from other streams prior to this year, this series getting underway. Definitely appreciate you guys tuning in and hanging out because it's fantastic to see kind of what we've built this year out of the live streams. That is for sure. Shred, welcome in as well. 7:30, my stream is just on commercial break here, so we should be just about ready to fire things up here just in a matter of moments. And let's see what we're going to do here in a matter of moments, I guess, is hopefully the Oilers can get this job done. I'm loving all the Let's Go Oilers chats going. Will, good evening as well, tuning in from Fort Mac. Definitely appreciate you. Hopefully staying safe up there. I hear that wildfire season is raging pretty heavily in that area yet again, so hopefully all is good up in your neck of the woods, quite honestly. And yeah, let's see the Oilers kick some butt in these playoff game 1 of round 2 and get this done. Let's go. I like it. So let's get this going. We've got, there we go. We've got it. So give me a second here, friends, as I am going to cue this up and pin the chat as we are going to get the intro for tonight's series between the Oilers and Golden Knights up and underway here. As let's go over to the subscriptions feed, and it looks like we are just about ready to crush this one off. We're going to pause that and go over here and get this going over back to my stream. Here we go. And let's do this. Patrick's, the Oilers Fanatic stream. Sorry, friends, just queuing this up. Just have to queue this up. And let's go here and pin message. Perfect. So I don't have results of the stream, or actually I do have results from the poll. 86% on 213 volts, or volts. We're going to give up. 2 tries too much. As there you go. There you have your poll there, as 85% of Oilers fans coming in with the victory for tonight. Brenda, welcome in. Harley, welcome in as well. Medusa, welcome in. Toastical, welcome in. Catching you guys all right now. Yao, welcome in again. And Richard, winner of first face-off, wins the game. Ooh, that's a tight callback kind of call. Smurfy, welcome in as well. As William, I'm glad to see you along for the ride as well. Joe, welcome in again too. And I think we've got everybody. SK, I just missed you, so we should be good to go as I've got you mentioned up. So there we go. Peter's got a 5-1 game between the Hurricanes and the Devils. Obviously, I thought that game was over, so my bad. My apologies. I was saying that game was over if you caught that a few moments ago, so my apologies on that error there. But as we're setting things up here, friends, we are already up over 82 hours streamed on this one, so hopefully we can get that up over 100 before puck drop, and I think there's almost no doubt we will get that up over 100 without too much more time. Red, as we should be almost ready for this game to get underway, about probably another 17 minutes to go before puck drop. So lots of Oilers fans in Vegas. I think the Oilers Nation chartered a plane there or something. So I love it. We'll see what the Oilers fans can bring for us tonight in the stands. And what do we got here as well? Yeah, how many games do I think this series goes? 6. I've said all along that I think the Oilers in 6 is probably the most common, probably the most obvious answer you can have for this series, and hopefully it is the best answer we can have, because give me 6 games against the Kings. It was fantastic. I still don't understand how Game 4 was the best live stream we got out of that series, but I'm pretty grateful for it nonetheless, to be honest with you. It was great. And here we go. Let's see what we've got going. Canadian Secret Treasure. Well, I don't know if I'd put myself in that class yet, but I'm glad to just be along for the ride with you guys, and I'm really grateful for everything you guys are sending my way throughout these playoffs. I've dreamed of moments like we've had so far on the live streams for 10 years now, and here we are doing it this year out. So it's pretty fantastic. 10 years on, and I'm crushing the numbers and crushing the goals that I've always dreamt I could. All right, what do we got here? Awesome, welcome in as well. Michael, welcome in, and I'm welcome in, seeing you in there as well. Richard, welcome in, and everybody tuning in. Scott, good evening. As I was wondering where a couple of you were, and that answers one question right there. Carter answers another question as well. Good evening to you as well. And I did mention somebody was excited for the call tonight, as I am excited for tonight's call, that's for sure. Who was that excited for that? I missed that comment somewhere along the way. Hopefully I can catch that. As William, that was your comment back then, as we're way back up there. So, friends, if you're wondering if I can show the game, I will say this one time really quick, is I make money on YouTube. So the deal with making money on YouTube is you cannot use copyright material to make money on YouTube. So therefore, if I stream the Oilers game to you on my channel, I will get what's known as a copyright strike in the back end of YouTube, which will ban me for live streaming for 3 months. And should I, when I return, it places a temporary hold on my channel. And if I do it again, my channel gets terminated. So as much as I'd love to be able to show you the game, I can't show you the game because I've got my side of taking care of my life to worry about on that front. So that's just something that I will do the play-by-play. I'll have that coverage for you, but unfortunately I can't show the game due to copyright restrictions from the NHL. So that's where we're at. And William, if you're in Canada, what you need to do is sign up for Sportsnet now, or if you're in the USA, you sign up for whatever the ESPN Plus app is. And you just sign up for that. They've got playoff packages right now. It's like $50 for the next 4 months. You know what? Honestly, a good investment at $12.50 a month. That's for sure. So hopefully you can get that going and figure that out for sure. And Riley, yeah, you guys are starting cheers for me. I appreciate it. All right, Justin, right below Riley's comment. The reason I saw it right there, my eyes were drawn. Friends, if you haven't already hit the like button on the stream yet, please make sure you do that. It's kind of YouTube's way of being able to tell other people on YouTube to come tune into the stream, because this is a good stream that they want to be in. So definitely, if you get a chance to hit that like button, that would be greatly appreciated tonight. That is for sure. And offbeat, you want to do what I do, except for tennis. I mean, it's 100% doable. You just need to get something capable of running the programs, and you are good to go. So, Peter, as long as they, to your comment about Leafs fans in Florida for those games, as long as they are got credit cards in Florida, then yes, they should be at the games, no problem. Let's see what else we got. And William, you don't need Facebook to sign up for Sportsnet now. Sportsnet now is Sportsnet's app subscription, or ESPN Plus is ESPN, so it's just on their website there. And let's see what we got else. M Deluxe. Yeah, no, I appreciate you spending your time with me. Hey, I appreciate that full tilt. And Greg, good evening to you as well. And I think we've caught everybody here. I love it, Scott. I love it. The Alberta accent. I've gotten the Canadian accent down pretty dang well, that's for sure. So hopefully tonight the Oilers come out with a pretty good impersonation of a winning hockey team. That'd be a really good get if we could get that going, as Jack Eichel's on the ice. And obviously this is, after a long awaited time, the first real playoff matchup between Jack Eichel and Connor McDavid. So we'll see what it comes to here for the Oilers and Knights this season. And one team's going home at the end of 7 games or less at the end of the day. And Mike, welcome in as well. As we should be getting underway here in about 5-10 minutes is what I would figure out. It's just kind of, we're getting things slowly started out here. tonight. They're talking all about things on the live stream, really not getting us amped up for what's going to be a big night. They're talking about Laurent Brossoit right now, who's made some real big saves, and that's the kick into the face, I think, of the one Winnipeg Jets player. There's Morrissey getting denied on the far side, and then Laurent Brossoit looking real good throughout that Winnipeg Jets series. So, but again, you also have to remember what happened to the Jets players following the exit interviews. So we'll see if that plays commonplace in this series with a better Oilers offense. And Dean, welcome in as well. Glad to have you aboard. Andrea, welcome in as well. As I'm just seeing all the regulars tuning in here. Loving it. Oh, I sunk it. I sunk it tonight. We're in good tonight. Every time I've sunk it, I think good things have happened, whether it be actually for real or not. Good things have happened. And here's 2017 round 2 versus the Ducks. They're showing Kevin Bieksa on the screen, and there's Adam Larsson scoring a big goal. Obviously, here's the one play there from Lucic over to Draisaitl, empty net goal. And Cam Talbot winning games there, as that's Zach Kassian getting blown up there or taken out. Kevin Bieksa, actually, as he seems to have been injured in that one. That was the NHL 100 season as well. Crazy to think that we have come this far already. So, yeah, that's where we're at. And why isn't it starting? It's just so game time is 7:30. Puck drops a whole different question. That's kind of the problem right now. Is unfortunately you just have to kind of deal with it for sure. So hopefully it gets going here, and the Oilers can get things rocking and rolling in a matter of a few moments. That'd be great. And Justin, you bet your aunt, who's a Vegas fan, $50. Oh, you got money riding on the game. See, I have no money riding on the games. I haven't had any money riding all playoffs long, and haven't had any money riding at all really at this point of the season. So hopefully things get things going. Jenny, you're a Laurent Brossoit fan, but not today. That is, I think, a lot of Oilers fans feeling it tonight with Laurent Brossoit. They're kind of telling him yeah, we don't like you now. And Tammy, welcome in as well, cheering for the Oilers as well. And let's see what we got. Do we got anyone else tuning in here? Tyler, good evening. Tuning in for the Knights. Okay, so we're about to see a bunch of friends tuning in for the Golden Knights, I imagine, here. And Brendan, Edmontonian, living in Brazil, watching almost 11 p.m. out in Brazil right now. That's commitment to the cause. That's 4 hours ahead. Or I guess, no, only 3 hours ahead. Sorry, my pardon. I almost screwed that one up royally. And NJ, welcome in as well. Cheering for the Vegas Golden Knights tonight. And JK, it all comes down to goaltending this series. Well, that's kind of what we're hoping for, right? We're hoping to beat up on Laurent Brossoit and make him feel bad for being in net for the Vegas Golden Knights against his former Edmonton Oilers team. And Homielander as well, good evening to you. Dana, sometimes you miss having TV. I really don't miss having TV. I'm just grateful I bought this Sportsnet Now streaming package. That's probably been the saving grace for me, is I really don't watch much TV other than stuff on Netflix, and other than that, I really don't care that much to miss anything. Give me a second here. It's really suspicious. That's a big speeder. That's a big spider, friends. That's a big spider. Holy crap, we got everything happening here tonight. Yikes. We got everything happening on the live stream. He's a dead spider now. He's a dead spider. We're good. We're good. We win. Spider's dead. That must have been the spider that came out of the vent the one night. I swear it is. I guarantee you it is. As there we go. All right. So that's dealt with. We're good. Brandon, you're going for a McDavid hat trick tonight. That wouldn't be bad at all. And, yeah, okay, as well as commitment off beat, you're talking about 4 a.m. in Germany. I mean, at least you were able to probably sleep a little bit before waking up for this one, I'd hope, as it's going to be a long night, if not. And let's see what else we got going, friends. Left you like, have fun, y'all. Spider's going to get you. Yeah, no, Terry. We got the spider. We killed him. We squished him up real bad, and he is hurting. Or is he popping up? Is he living? Hold on. We got to check in on, you got, ooh. No. He's mangled. He's mangled. Spider's done. We need some rain. I will guarantee you we need some rain in southern Alberta. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. All right, here we go. We are ready to rock and roll for this series here for the Edmonton Oilers. And it sounds like Gene Principe is on the game for us tonight. Gene Principe getting some Hockey Night in Canada playoff action at long last. Let's go, Gene. Love to see it. That is huge. As where have they moved Scott Oak at this point? I don't know, but that's interesting to note right there. And all right. Oh, you stayed awake watching the Celtics win? That's fair. That's fair enough. And guys, I ain't showing you the spider. Those things give me the heebie-jeebies. As we are set, the Oilers have hit the ice here. Ali, welcome in, and Jesse, you love the Spiders, but they sure do love me. Ew, that's rough. As we should be almost set for this puck drop now, as we will have the anthems, and then that will be it and all here. Jason, welcome in from Bakersfield, California. Appreciate you being along for the ride. Lee, welcome in. It's hot here in Alberta. Yeah, it's pretty hot here, and obviously I think that's probably why we're seeing the Spiders creeping into the basement now. They're trying to hide away from the heat a little bit and find somewhere cooler to hang out at this point. And Lyle tuning in, welcome in from the Blood Tribe as you're cheering for the Edmonton Oilers. Appreciate you coming along again tonight. Everybody tuning in from the last series here, so that's awesome to see. And Jen, it rained all week, and on PEI, you'll send it over straight away. That would be great if you could. That would be fantastic. That is for sure. So here we go. They've got Bruce Cassidy on the bench for the Vegas Golden Knights. The Oilers, the Knights take to the respective blue lines, and with 7:46, we should be set for a 7:50 puck drop. But I mean, I don't know what to say. The Fortress T-Mobile Arena is absolutely on a next level of loud right now. It is. You can probably even hear it coming through my microphone right now. It was shaking and a banging the glass camera behind Laurent Brossois, and it's still shaking the camera a little bit here. We've got O Canada currently playing on the microphone here. Lene Myers singing the national anthem for Canada this evening at this Vegas Golden Knights game. So we'll see what comes from this. As Cody Ceci, Matthias Ekholm on the bench, Philip Broberg as well. So who are they starting out there? Darnell Nurse is on the bench. So is it Brett Kulak and Vinny Desharnais starting us off in this series? Don't mind me. The younger guys getting it going. Matthias Janmark back in the lineup for the Edmonton Oilers this evening. Klim Kostin on the blue line as well out there. Stuart Skinner is indeed in net for the Edmonton Oilers tonight, friends. And oh boy, I just felt it creep all through my face and right into the center of my chest. The nerves, they're here now. So we are ready to rock and roll for what will be this great one here, as the Oilers just about done with O Canada now, and now we will get things almost set up for the American national anthem. So here we go. We are about ready to get this one rocking here as O Canada comes to an end. And now we will have the U.S. national anthem as she'll hand off the mic to Lene, and we will get it over to whoever's coming over. Oh, it's this guy. This guy's my absolute favorite, been my absolute favorite all this time in Vegas. He has done a fantastic job. I don't know his name yet. We'll get a name bar here in a moment, but Carnell Johnson, that is the name I'm looking for here. And yes, indeed, he has been doing a fantastic job for the Vegas Golden Knights in their young history so far. So, all right, Here we go. Let's get this going as we will have the Star Spangled Banner played at T-Mobile Arena in Vegas, and then we will be set for this hockey game to truly and really get underway finally for this round 2 matchup. The Oilers against the Vegas Golden Knights. Let's get it rocking and rolling, friends, as we are this close to puck drop and the play-by-play getting underway. I promise you that much, as this one is just, he is just rocking that anthem. And we are just about ready. I think his big thing is he waves that towel as soon as he gets the anthem done, and we should be ready to get this one underway in just a matter of moments. I'm giddy. Like I said, the nerves just went all through my face, right into the center of my chest, and now it's just a matter of battling through here the rest of the way home, as we will try and bring home what will be a huge game number 1 against the Vegas Golden Knights here tonight. And there we go. Before puck drop, that was the big thing. I was wondering if we were going to be able to do it before puck drop tonight, friends. Just to give you a quick update on the watch time as we get things underway here between the Vegas Golden Knights and the Edmonton Oilers. Just as you understand, 168 hours on the watch time. Stuart Skinner in net for the Oilers tonight. John Deere now sponsoring the goaltender stuff. I thought that was Tim Hortons regularly, but starting goaltenders for John Deere. 3-2 record for Stuart Skinner, 343 goals against average and an .890 save percentage this playoff so far. Opposing him is Laurent Brossoit, who is rocking a 4-1 record, 242 goals against average and a .915 save percentage. So let's get it going. Hopefully Stuart Skinner ready to play one heck of a hockey game. I'm not sure who we're starting, but it looks like the heavy boys tonight, as Janmark and Costin, I know, are on the ice. And now we'll see who comes across the bench as the centerman. Is it McLeod or is it Bugstad for the Oilers in this one, depending on how they line up? There's Clean Costin on the ice. Costin out there as we wave your battle towels as they're trying to get all the fans jacked up, is on the ice, as well as Matthias Janmark, and Leon Draisaitl leads those two into battle tonight, and the Golden Knights win the face-off. So keep in mind, somebody did say that the Golden Knights would be the ones to win it should they win the face-off first, and that's kind of where we're at, as the Oilers get it into the offensive zone right away. Vinny Desharnais keeps the line for a brief moment. The Golden Knights bat it down in the neutral zone, picking that puck up is Clean Costin, getting it across to Kulak. Now over to Vinny Desharnais and ahead up the ice to Matthias Janmark, returning from injury. Janmark battles it down low behind the Golden Knights net. Connor McDavid meets it there immediately and then picked up quickly by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, who backhands it to McDavid. Play goes past Zach Hyman. And now the top line has been reunited from round 1. We obviously saw down the stretch, it kind of ended up being a situation where Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl played together a lot. And there's Stuart Skinner's first save. That one popped out right in front of the net, and then a big save there from Stuart Skinner to stop that puck right off the start. So that's where we start out of the gate right now. All right. Matthias Ekholm getting in behind the net. They're battling, and that one just hopped off the stick of Stuart Skinner. Save made by him, and they're right there in the net. 1 minute gone here in the first period of play, and the Vegas Golden Knights are going to take the face off. Backhanded onto the near side boards, picked up by the Edmonton Oilers. Kailer Yamamoto played off the stick of Evander Kane down low into the Golden Knights zone, where Pietrangelo is able to play that one ahead all the way to the near side Oilers blue line. Picked up there by the Golden Knights and wrapped around to the far side point. Tipped out by Kane. Player falls down for the Golden Knights. No penalty coming up. Shea Theodore, Braden McNabb. Big time D pairing for this team as Kailer Yamamoto lifts across the blue line. Shot fired from Ceci. The Oilers' first shot of the game. Turned aside by Laurent Brossoit. Picked up at the blue line by Evander Kane. Walking down. Darnell Nurse's shot is blocked. And we'll have the puck come back the other way now for Darnell Nurse, who will pick this one up in his own zone, with 18 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in this first period. This one comes to the near side now. Broberg plays this one ahead. Down low, coming chasing after it is Ryan McLeod. The Oilers meet it at the blue line for another shot blocked in front. McLeod goes down once over and then pops right back up. Bugstad couldn't get the shot through, and now coming to the near side boards in the Oilers zone, picking it up is Riley Smith. He's taken to a knee by the Oilers defense. Turnover there allows the Golden Knights to get to the attack as they'll come to the near side boards. Braden McNabb battling there as it's picked up now by Matthias Ekholm, and now Ryan McLeod will come to the boards and fire that one off, and it jolts right off his stick into the peripheral vision of Stuart Skinner, who falls on the puck, makes the stave, and has a stoppage in play for us. As friends, welcome into the live stream this evening. I do see a lot of you wondering where the actual play is and stuff. Unfortunately, I can't show you the game. It's copyright material, and if I show you the game, then I lose my channel, so we're not going to do that tonight, I promise you that. But I do apologize if you came here expecting something else, but would appreciate you hanging out and listening to the play-by-play here on the channel. A little excited, a little nervous, so apologies if I'm stuttering over words and stuff. It's chest is kind of tight tonight, as this is game 1 of round 2, and we just cranked off what was an absolutely fantastic round 1. Hello, three-legged little buddy, as he's going to make his way up here on the stream for the first time all night. Usually only hang out with us once, as the puck's on the near side boards in the Oilers zone. Matthias Ekholm in there. The Oilers able to flip it up into the neutral zone. Starting away was Connor McDavid, and drawing a penalty against Nicholas Hague was Connor McDavid, and just like that, we will get the start of the game with 17:17 to go in the first period with a 2-minute power play for the Edmonton Oilers as Connor McDavid starts, and then Hague checks McDavid into the boards, a good little once over, and he will go off for an interference call right there. Flipper do welcome in, predicting Mr. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins to score the first goal of the game. Well, that wouldn't be bad at all. As now with 17:17 to go here in this first period, he will get a chance on the power play. As there you go, little three-legged buddies just absolutely enjoying the penalty kill for Vegas. 58.3% in that first round playoff series against the Winnipeg Jets. The Oilers' power play percentage just about the exact same percentage in terms of success rate. As here's carrying ahead, Leon Draisaitl dropping back now to Connor McDavid across the blue line. McDavid dancing, he's driving to the net, trying to put it in front. The Oilers tipping this one down. The Golden Knights, though, clearing it out down the length of the ice, and now picked up by Evan Bouchard, who will pick this one ahead over to Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl will skate with this one through the neutral zone, carry across the blue line. Coming in with speed is Connor McDavid, escaping the zone, though, right there is the Vegas Golden Knights. And now picking it up is Evan Bouchard over and ahead to Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, off to Zach Hyman, over to Leon Draisaitl, near side corner. Draisaitl back to the blue line now to Bouchard, far side. Connor McDavid walking down the wing to the front of the net, wrapping it around now, coming to the near side. He'll skate this one over to Draisaitl. Plays it in front, denied there once. He's got the puck back near side boards. Bouchard high point now. He's going to walk it over to McDavid. Now over to Draisaitl. Scores! Yes! We are underway. 1-0 for the Edmonton Oilers here early on in this one. As Leon Draisaitl, patent one-timer short side on the near side boards there, scoring that big one. As that is a huge, huge gift from the right-hand side of the ice for Leon Draisaitl to put that one home. And I don't know if you heard that little meow. I scared the heck out of a little cat. But yes, indeed, we have just opened up the scoring in this one. 1-0. Leon Draisaitl rockets it home on Laurent Brossoit. And the Oilers strike first in the series, as that is a huge, huge get to start things off. Don't mind me at all. And Connor McDavid absolutely pumped up to start this series off with the lead. So there you go. 5 goals in the last 4 games for Leon Draisaitl. Stuart Skinner will play this one over to the far side boards. Now coming back up into the near zone as it'll exit all the way through the neutral into the Vegas Golden Knights zone. Okay, that puck just had legs, just kept rolling and rolling and rolling. And now it's all the way into the near side where it's picked up by Braden McNabb. He'll fire it down low into Vinny Desharnais' corner of the Oilers zone. It's Bouchard and McDavid coming up. Oh, the Golden Knights right in front. Good chance. Rebound. Scores. Dang it. The Vegas Golden Knights tie it up just like that. And 15:24 to go. The Oilers cough up a puck in their own zone. And yeah, you know what? It ends up in the back of the net just like that. As that is about as tough as you can possibly have it. As Vinny Desharnais comes around the boards, plays it right in front off of Vegas Golden Knights player. And then it's batted around a couple of times and Barbashev fires it off the inside post and puts it home. So just like that, the Oilers lose their 1-0 lead. I told you though, right off the hop of the stream, don't panic yet because this first period could be a back and forth affair between these two teams, that's for sure. And now all of a sudden, Barbashev 2 goals in his last 3 games. The Oilers, Bouchard will play this one ahead. This one's battled off the boards down low to Laurent Brossoit, who fires it around high into the zone, picking it up. Janmark, the shot deflection. Save made by Laurent Brossoit. And the Oilers really do want to do this to me tonight, don't they? Get me going early. As here's Evan Bouchard trying to play this one across to the far side. Picked up and fired in by the Oilers. As this one's going to keep going. 14:53 to go here in this first period of play. Picked up now by the Oilers as they will battle it off the stick of Barbashev. Nurse will muscle him for position. And the Oilers will be able to get this one ahead to center. Flip it into the Golden Knights zone. And we will have a stoppage in play with 14:36 to go here in this first period of play. Interesting. All right. Let me just see here. All right. Yeah, okay. The 50-50 at Bogies goes until 11 p.m. We might just be partying at Bogies on Saturday night. Of course, driving everybody home, doing the sober thing. But don't worry about me. Designated driver Tyson here over after that Oilers game wraps up about 8 o'clock on Saturday night. The Golden Knights now with the puck at center ice as they're announcing the goal, flipping it in on Stuart Skinner. And just like that, we'll have another stoppage in play here. As friends, I'm seeing everybody kind of giving Vinny Desharnais a hard time. Here's the thing, and I just got to remind you, he might be 27 years old, but you got to remember that this is his first, 82 games in the NHL, so mistakes like this will happen. And you're just glad it didn't happen in overtime. It happened in a 1-0 game, which only draws you back to even. The Golden Knights win the face-off, fire the shot immediately, but now starting out, here comes Connor McDavid, as McDavid's going to skate to center. Shot fired over top of the net. Battles it right in front, but that's the Golden Knights. Coming back the other way as Howden fires this one into the far side corner. It's the second of the playoffs for Barbashev. And now the Oilers, Zach Hyman losing a puck. And this one's going to be picked up by Nugent Hopkins. 1-1. The shot's 3-3. And we are just inside the first 6 minutes of play as Darnell Nurse will pick this one ahead and throw it up off the stick of Laurent Brossoit, who I don't think expected to come up with that puck, to be honest with you. Now the Oilers trying to find their way into the offensive zone and get something going. We haven't had too many shifts. We scored an easy one on the power play, and now we just need to really get some offensive zone time getting going. Here's Stuart Skinner playing this one up the boards. It'll be flipped back into the neutral ice as this one goes across to the far side. Picked up now by the Vegas Golden Knights across the zone. To the middle of the ice, 1-on-0, and oh my goodness, Stuart Skinner just robbed him at the side of the net with the pad. That starts to break back the other way for the Oilers over top of the stick of Kane. Shot in front, just misses everybody. Draisaitl picks up the puck to the far side. Broberg into a slap shot, blocked in front. And this one's going to clear down the length of the ice back to Leon Draisaitl, but like I said, the Oilers want to light me up nice and early. Don't mind me at all. My ribs are getting sore here yelling so much right out of the gate. Not used to that. 12:46 to go here in this first period of play. Yamamoto plays this one around the boards. Now picked up there by Fogle. Yamamoto sees this one jam back to him. He'll go around the boards and turn this one back as this will be played now to the near side. And picked up now by Broberg, as I don't know who the Oilers have out if they have everybody in here. It's 12-7, right? Or it's 11-7. So who do the Oilers have out if Yamamoto, Fogle, Costin's in, Janmark's in, Bugstad's in? I'm actually kind of confused how the Oilers have lined up their lineup here tonight. I'm going to take a brief moment to figure that out because that seems to be more majorly pressing than anything else as Cody Ceci is on the ice for the Oilers. So I'd like to know how the Oilers did their lineup tonight. Obviously, there's going to be a whole bunch of celebration here. Most goals within the first 7 games of postseason Oilers history. 8 for Leon Draisaitl so far. He continues to clutch it right now, and I just want to see where we got these lines. Vegas walking it across the blue line, and I'm really not seeing anything here, as we should be able to go over to Jack Michaels, and Jack Michaels getting it going as the Oilers fight this one off. And I really want to know where this came from, as that would be interesting, as the Oilers go Janmark, McLeod, Bjugstad. No Derek Ryan. Okay, so we scratched Derek Ryan. That's how we fit Matthias Janmark back in. That would make sense. I haven't seen Derek Ryan yet tonight. The Oilers with the puck in their own zone here, as Bouchard's going to pick it up near side boards. Fired across over to Ekholm. Now near side boards again over the Vegas Golden Knights blue line to Zach Hyman. And now it'll come around the zone back to Ekholm, far side. He'll pick it up and fire this shot towards the net. It's blocked in front. Comes back to Bouchard. Bouchard goes across and he'll dance for Connor McDavid. Kept in now and backhanded down low. Misses wide. And that was going to get this one back down low, as this is now picked up for Connor McDavid. And the Vegas Golden Knights are going to come back the other way, as here's stepping across Chandler Stevenson. The shot fired, save made by Skinner. Man in the crease falls down. Skinner, though, makes the save, and Shea Theodore couldn't even fool him with all of that right there. So that one comes in front, and that is William Karlsson off the pad of Stuart Skinner. So there's been a couple of good chances now for the Vegas Golden Knights so far in this one, and the Oilers just have to get this going. And Rob, you're tuning in for track and field meet, and you're hoping for some good luck. Well, we can pass along some good luck to you for sure. So hopefully a good weekend there in Bedford, Ohio. And all right, can Quick even grow a mustache? That's a good question. That's a fine question. I don't know where it all came together there for this. We got a couple of friends from the Vegas Golden Knights side. Sorry, friends, just taking a moment to see who we've all got in here. A lot of Stu chants, love it. And we are almost there, as we should be ready. Jackie, welcome in. I think I haven't caught you as yet. And it looks like we are good, as I've caught everybody else. I don't know. I don't know if I'm even going to be able to catch everybody else tonight. Chat's moving fast, really fast. But Nation, welcome in as well, as we're getting going. And El Taco, welcome in as well. Appreciate the comments today. Definitely made me have a good little chuckle there while at work this afternoon, that's for sure. Let's see if we can just quickly wrap up some stats here for your friends, as we're just going to get rocking into what is going to be the next part of this first period, that's for sure, as we're going to go over here and get this going. As friends, we are aboard for what is going to be a heck of a hockey game so far. We've already got our first 2 goals of the series on the board from Draisaitl and from Ivan Barbashev, who really bared down well on Vinny Desharnais, took away his time and space and made him give up that mistake. So that is what it is. And now for the Oilers, they've got a goal scorer. So do so do the Golden Knights. All right. And wait, am I north of Calgary? Kind of in the area. That's the way I'll describe it. I'm in the Calgary area. This one's going to be picked up by the Oilers off of the face-off across to Darnell Nurse. And this one will be fired to the near side boards and picked up there by Draisaitl as they continue to battle along. And now the Golden Knights see this one blocked in front. They're going to spring up a 3-on-2 attack. Draisaitl gets back in, loses his man. Back of the net there on Stuart Skinner is bearing down. I think that was a Madio. And that was a tough one right there for Stuart Skinner, as Leon Draisaitl forgot his back check skills. And the man gets wide on him, and the Golden Knights able to score a big goal right there to make it 2-1. So like I said, this is going to be a good back and forth battle. And I mean, no fault of Stuart Skinner's right there. Draisaitl just kind of loses his gap control, and then Amadio puts it home, no problemo. And it's going to be interesting to see who's the real real heroes for this series for the Vegas Golden Knights is, right, Adrian Kempe was absolutely unreal for the LA Kings. I think you guys heard me praise him enough all throughout the series. I just thought Adrian Kempe was the best thing since sliced bread sometimes in that series. Now the Golden Knights, 2 goals without Jack Eichel or Mark Stone involved, not bad at all. And it's now going to be a chance here, fought off for Vinny Desharnais. Barbashev out there again as Ryan McLeod's going to battle this one down low against Marcia Show. Now to the near side boards. Desharnais is going to pick this one up. He's going to continue to work this puck and go around to the boards, and that will be now back into possession for the Vegas Golden Knights. Shot fired towards the net. Stuart Skinner the save. Desharnais backhands it out into the middle of the ice where Kulak picks it up. Bounces it off the boards to Desharnais, but the Oilers struggling here early in about the first 10.5 minutes to really make clean exits out of their zones at time. So hopefully the Oilers can kind of find themselves getting things going here in the back half of this period. Bouchard with a nice strip of the Vegas Golden Knights attacker gets it out in the neutral zone. Here's Yamamoto and Bukestad. Oh, off a skate. And then right to the middle, here's Costin. But he's denied again by the stick of a Vegas Golden Knights player. And this one hard hitting here early on, but nothing really physical happening after the whistles as of yet. Yamamoto sees a triple tip go on Skinner, who makes a big time save. And Skinner will be down on that puck. A little bit of, hey, hello, how are you? Welcome to the series between the Golden Knights and the Oilers in the crease there. And now with 8:45 to go here in this first period, we'll have a commercial break to start this one off. So that is where we are at, friends. Brandon, John, welcome aboard as we are getting things rocking and rolling. And Daniel, welcome in as well. So let's see what we got going here, as I just want to quickly check in on that watch time one more time if we can, as it seems we've already hit some pretty big milestones in the back end of YouTube tonight. And just to give you an idea of where we're already at, we're at 302 hours, and we're not even out of the out of this first period. So that'll be interesting to see how that all ends up finishing off tonight. And Brad, welcome in as well. And yeah, no, it just sucks being down. Scotty, I can agree with that. Sucks the energy out of the room for a little bit of the time being, but that's fine. We'll battle through and finish this first period off. Like I said, we were once down 3-0 to the LA Kings, and I had full confidence we were going to win the game. You know what we did? We won the hockey game, so I'm not at all too concerned as of yet about this Edmonton Oilers game for right now, and hopefully none of you back home are as of right now either, because we got plenty of hockey game to go. The first period's not even over, so hopefully the Oilers, the best is yet to come in this first period of play, right? We've seen Leon Draisaitl score a power play goal, so what's the best that can come? Leon Draisaitl scoring 2 more power play goals? Hey, don't mind me. That would be fantastic if they could get that done for us. As Angie, welcome in as well. And Alan, you're going for Evander Kane to score the next goal of the game. He's playing down in the lineup tonight, so it would be nice to see him rock and roll, as I think he's obviously been demoted off that top line yet again, so we'll see if it comes to that. And Lynn, you're a little upset there with Skinner on that goal. I can blame 2-3 guys for that, so I'm not going to be too upset with just the goaltender. But again, right, it's one that you definitely wish he would have stopped. But he's made some pretty big stops to start things tonight. Kim, welcome in as well, as we are rocking here for the face-off. And the other side too, friends, you want to be down on something. How about this? 11-3 the shots for the Vegas Golden Knights through almost 12 minutes of this hockey game. That's something to be down about. The Oilers offense yet to come to play really as of yet. The Vegas Golden Knights have blocked a couple of big shots from the Oilers. And here's Pietrangelo absorbing big contact. Then the Oilers, Matthias Ekholm sending a man to the ice. Zach Hyman throws it behind the net for Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. He's going to try and get in on this one. He takes a hard hit into the boards there, running the defenseman. Now Hyman separates man from puck, and the Golden Knights, eventually the team to come up with the puck in their own zone. The Oilers offside. They're able to avoid the puck. And now this one's going to come near side. And shot is fired in by the Vegas Golden Knights around the boards. And that will be when icing call, a whistle against the Vegas Golden Knights for the time being. And kids, you're cheering for the Knights tonight. That is fine and dandy with me. Everybody's welcome into the stream tonight. Chester, welcome in. Alexander, welcome in. Seeing a bunch of new faces in here, or faces that I just haven't caught as of yet tonight or in previous streams, as this one is going to be now a face-off for Ryan McLeod, who's going to get in there, as that'll be shot back to the blue line. Now the shot fired towards the net, blocked again in front by the Vegas Golden Knights, who have done a good job blocking shots. This one's going to be fired towards the net. The Oilers this time block a shot off their own stick. And this one will come now the other way as the Golden Knights transition it into the neutral zone on the clear by the Edmonton Oilers. McNabb over to his D partner. And this one will be played ahead now by the Vegas Golden Knights across the blue line. This one carrying ahead. Amadio looking to the middle, couldn't get it going, and now picked up by Matthias Janmark. The Oilers backhanding across the blue line, and it will be Matthias Janmark offside at the Golden Knights line. And the Oilers just need to get the momentum going here. Obviously, we haven't had much of that through this hockey game as of yet, so we would love to see things get rolling. And friends, I guess Stoney's giving me the reminder. If you haven't already, hit that like button, please. Definitely do that. That would be greatly appreciated, because the more likes we get on the stream, it's not even a personality, it's not even a good number for me, it's just a good number to tell YouTube this live stream is doing what you need to do this. So here we go. Braden McNabb up off the boards. This one will be tipped ahead by the Golden Knights now into the Oilers zone. Goes down low to Darnell Nurse, who goes across far side to Evander Kane, now picked up there by Leon Draisaitl and fired in to the Golden Knights zone. And just like that, there it is. Kane, McDavid, and Draisaitl on the ice, but coming back the other way are the Vegas Golden Knights to the middle. The shot fired. The camera angles are all kinds of different here as opposed to Crypto.com Arena, so that's fun and interesting as the Oilers battle this one into the near side corner in their own zone. Darnell Nurse gets it up nicely to Leon Draisaitl. Connor McDavid can't get it going across center, so the Golden Knights turn it back, fire it in, rim it around the boards to the near side point. And that'll be picked up there by Draisaitl. No, it'll actually be a couple guys battling sticks. And this one will now come back for the Golden Knights across the Oilers line. The shot towards the net coming from the middle. And that is Stuart Skinner making a sweet save to stop that one with 6.5 minutes to go here in this first period of play. Skinner's already up to 10 saves on 12 shots. Yeah, right. Would you wish he could have had one extra this period? Yeah, I do too. But he's made some big, tough saves that we need to get that for sure. So, Trent, I'll tell you, friends, I get this once every live stream. And usually once I explain it, it makes sense. These are all 5 of the Oilers jerseys I own. If I take one of these off, the set is no longer complete. So that's the only thing. I usually wear the fancier shirts for the live streams. And that's kind of how it all wraps up. And Tyler, let's go Kings. I like it. We got at least one Let's Go Kings chant in the stream tonight. But Brandon, thank you for the kind words. And yeah, definitely thank you to everybody that's hit the like button since I asked there for sure. So, all right. Let's get this rocking and rolling. As we're going to have the face-off to the left of Stuart Skinner one more time here with 6.5 minutes to go. We're just going to try and redo this again. And this one's going to go back to the point, as this is going to be worked now by Klim Kostin. Yamamoto's battling it there. It comes to the middle of the ice, picked up now by Evan Bouchard. And when I say they're battling as much as I have this period, that's usually not a good indication that the Oilers are having success. So here it comes back the other way. Skate and do it is Jack Eichel. The one-timer ripped in the save from Stuart Skinner. Bouchard trying to handle Eichel to the middle of the ice. It's Mr. Matthias Ekholm who's able to play that one away from the danger area and picked up now with inside 6 minutes to go in this first period of play. Ekholm's down on the forecheck, battling the fellow defenseman all the way down, as this one will be picked up now by Draisaitl, the far side. Now Zach Hyman will go around to the far side corner in the Kings zone. Told you I'd do it. Night zone. And the Oilers lost that battle. It comes back in their own zone. Vinny Desharnais with the puck makes a quick, easy play. The Oilers out the other way and picked up there by Brett Kulak. Pushed in on the backhand into the near side corner. This one's going to be worked around by the Golden Knights on the retrieval back into the neutral zone. Oilers cut it off at the blue line. That puck gets lost for a brief moment. The Knights had it. And it's going to be played back the other way by Mark Stone, who's going to pick it over to his attacking, rushing forward friend. Again, I'm still getting used to number and name combinations with Golden Knights, so it'll take me a minute to get the play-by-play 100% down. Don't worry, we'll get her down at some point here in Game 1, and that's going to be Darnell Nurse picking this one up now for the Oilers with Philip Broberg on the ice alongside him. This one right through the middle, picked up now by Connor McDavid over to Kyler Yamamoto, played there by Evander Kane. Yamamoto's going to rim it around the boards, cut off by a Golden Knight, Braden McNabb, and now picked up by Carlson back the other way, and now to Amadio. Far side drag, and the shot blocked in front. So just like that, the Golden Knights getting some good chances here, but now the Oilers suddenly stepping up and getting in the lanes to block the shots, as the Golden Knights have so far through just about 16 minutes of this first period. This one's going to be fired into the near side corner by the Knights. This one now wrapped around the boards over to the far side, no to the zone, as Kyler Yamamoto does just the right amount of interference to not take a penalty, but also get the puck out of the zone. And Homelander, yeah, the Oilers need to shoot the puck. Obviously, they have shot the puck a couple of times, but the Golden Knights have blocked quite a few shots here early on in this first period. They've definitely committed to getting into the lanes. Here's Brett Kulak in behind the net. This one's going to be played back to the blue line by the Golden Knights. And now the Oilers coming back the other way across the Golden Knights blue line. That'll be wrapped around into the far side corner by Ryan McLeod. And that was actually a wraparound there for Ryan McLeod. I know I've said wrap. Oh, man, Matthias Janmark's down. Janmark's down and on the ice, and the referees are now going to blow the play dead as Janmark will get up off the ice. He is looking like he is hurt real bad. And, Janmark's skating off the ice here with both arms supported. So Matthias Janmark just returns, and now the Oilers down to 10 forwards. As we're going to watch a replay here as Janmark gets battled, and he, oh no, blows an edge and goes back first into the boards. That is not something you ever want to see in the NHL. And I mean, honestly, right, it was a light shove. He blew an edge and went down. And hopefully Matthias Janmark can really come through here now for us and get this job done. I would not be surprised if the Oilers have to go 10-7 the whole way. I would not be surprised to see Philip Broberg potentially take a shift at forward for the Oilers in a pinch at some point in this hockey game at this point. So hopefully the Oilers can avoid that outcome, and Matthias Janmark does indeed return here. So, all right, friends, welcome into the stream. If you're just joining along, glad to have everybody back in, as I've appreciated everybody being along for the ride tonight. And Jeremy, welcome in, as I'm seeing you there. Liz, welcome in as well. Flipperdo, if I haven't caught you yet, welcome in. Let's see, Johnny, welcome in as well. And Mr. 7, thank you so much for the kind words there. Glad to do it for you and glad that it works out for you. Ron, welcome in. Patrick, even though you're cheering for Vegas, welcome in. I guess we can welcome you in for sure. And I think we should be almost ready to have carried off everybody who's tuned in since the last check. So that is good to rock and roll. So hopefully Matthias Janmark is all good. That's my big concern right now. Obviously, a lot of us Oilers YouTubers have kind of wrapped him up as some kind of, some kind of hero for us, hopefully, in these playoffs. So, let's go here and divide this by 60. Already up to 392 views here on the stream. So, we'll see where we go from here at this point. So, all right, friends, we are getting ready for this one. Any predictions for the final score, Brandon? I'm hoping that the Oilers can take home about a 5-3, 6-3 victory, something like that. Offensive explosion would be nice. And Kyle, you're not wrong about the Oilers getting outworked right now. And Blingman, thank you so much again. Really do appreciate that, friends, every time. And obviously, I haven't sent a commercial yet, but again, I know I don't have to because you guys have been taking very good care of me all series long in that LA Kings series, and now Blingman, the first one on the board tonight, taking care of things tonight again. So I appreciate that very, very much. The Edmonton Oilers, though, they get a puck off the end boards and picked up now by Stuart Skinner to get a whistle in the action with 3:15 to go. So hopefully the Oilers can survive this rest of this first period, maybe tie it up. That would be really great if the Oilers could indeed tie it up and get a shot on net. What is that? What is that? What is a shot on net? I guess the question at this point is that puck's going to be played out into the neutral zone, picked up there by Evander Kane. He's going to try and knock this puck down, gloves it down to himself, gets it ahead. Now Ryan McLeod offside. The Oilers tied up at the line. Bukestad battling there. Kane getting going, looking for something to go into the offensive zone, but instead it's in behind the defensive goal line. And now the Oilers look like they've taken a penalty here. Is it Brett Kulak for a slash, I believe is what it is. And Jay Woodcroft kind of can't believe it. He looks a little confused with that call. And now we'll see what happens here as Bukestad got going into that corner a little bit, but it's Brett Kulak with a hook, on that play. So it's Brett Kulak who gets dinged with interference, but he got the stick wrapped around the player, and that's, I guess, what they ended up calling here with 2:50 to go in this first period of hockey between the Golden Knights and the Edmonton Oilers. The penalty kill for the Oilers was 66.7%, ranked 12th. The LA Kings, to their credit, did a very good job there in that first round series of scoring on the power play. So we'll see if that ends up coming to it again here for the Vegas Golden Knights. They finally dropped the puck near side board, puck battle there, and now again still battling there. Comes back to the point now as it's Pietrangelo picking that one up. Jack Eichel near side dot, working off the boards towards the dot. Now back down low to the goal line. He's still trying to set it up with 1:44 to go. Feeds it right in front and fires it out of the zone and down the ice. 2:27 to go here. And this one will be Laurent Brossoit picking this one up now. Pietrangelo will play this one off of Vegas Golden Knights stick and come back the other way. Shot fired down low. Matthias Ekholm to the chance as he'll get this one wrapped around the boards, and we will have a stoppage in play as Matthias Ekholm's taken down. And I don't know if it's a penalty against the Vegas Golden Knights or if it's just a stoppage in play there. Kind of missed what happened there. And that one is Bukestad getting that one out as Mark Stone planting himself in there. And nice to see Darnell Nurse giving him the cross checks to the back. Not that I want to see Mark Stone injured, but right, everybody from the Kings' perspective was talking about taking runs at McDavid because they knew he was injured. Well, it's nice to see the Oilers kind of also knowing that they got to do that kind of scouting. So hopefully it works out better for the Oilers that way. So, all right, here we go. 1:17 to go here in this power play for the Vegas Golden Knights. 61 Mark Stone, 8 playoff points or power play points or something right there. We should see what happens now with 2:06 to go in this first period play. 13-3 the shots for the Vegas Golden Knights. That is the ugly part here. And now Vinny Desharnais will push this one ahead to Ryan McLeod over to Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl across the blue line now opening up. Ryan McLeod can't finish the one-timer. Oh my goodness, that one opened up beautifully for the Oilers, but Ryan McLeod just unable to finish this one. And now here's Vinny Desharnais battling this one to the near side boards. The Golden Knights will get it back up high, and now the Knights fire this shot in front, scores. Just like that, fired on net there by Riley Smith. And I think there might have been a tip in front. And with $1:37 to go here, Draisaitl's not very happy with that goal right there. And it looks like the Oilers have gone to the bench. They're going to pile the men over the boards, but that's a tough one right there to make it 3-1 for the Vegas Golden Knights. And Vinny Desharnais loses another puck battle as it goes to the far side boards. Golden Knights retrieve right away and then fire a shot as it's Mark Stone in front, tipping it home. And it's Mark Stone on the battle with Vinny Desharnais as well. Just kind of slapped it off his stick. And this one's going to be tipped in there by Mark Stone backdoor. So that's how we find ourselves down 3-1 after scoring the first goal of the hockey game. 4 goals in the last 5 games for Mark Stone. And now this one's played across. Shot fired, save made by Brossoit. So there we go. First shot in a while for the Edmonton Oilers. Only the 4th of the period. Oilers fire another shot. Save again made by Brossoit. So now we're starting to fire pucks on net. Getting lanes open. You like to see it. And now this one's going to be worked back into the Vegas Golden territory for the offensive zone. The player's taken down, and this one's going to go back the other way. And now picked up by William Karlsson, but he is offside. So we'll have a stoppage in play. Just over a minute remaining here in this first period of play. And that is where we're at, as we will have this quick stoppage. And a little bit of action in front of the Oilers bench. Darnell Nurse wants a piece of someone, Nicholas Haig. And they are battling there. Darnell Nurse finally lets go. And that was a weird kind of battle in front. As hopefully the Oilers can get things going. And who's the... C-Tang, who's the new guy with glasses. That's the development you miss when you're not in the shop all the time, I guess, is things happen. Guys get glasses. Guys go out there and use their benefits, I guess, and get their vision finally corrected after not being able to see the computer. You know, there's a reason those orders are messed up all the time. As this one, 50 seconds to go here in this one. Picked up now by the Oilers. Coming back the other way. Fired across to Leon Draisaitl near side boards. He's going to pick this one up. Rip the shot on net. Oh, Evander Kane rebound opportunity. Couldn't cash it home. 34 seconds to go here in this first period of play. As we're going to wind this one down probably without anything really substantial happening here. Bjugstad's going to fire the shot off the glove of Laurent Brossoit, who could have wrapped it around the net for Evander Kane had he lost the handle on the puck, but is what it is. So, all right, that one right there is going to be a stoppage in play with a few moments left here in this first period of play. And let's go get this. We just need something down the stretch in this last 20 seconds of play, as Leon Draisaitl will be tossed out of the face-off dot. Connor McDavid comes in. 20.9 seconds to go here in this first period of play. And all right, here we go. Let's go. This one will be won back by Connor McDavid. McDavid across to the far side. Kept alive by Matthias Ekholm. Now a shot fired towards the net. And oh my goodness! Leon Draisaitl scores the goal, but how he did that, I don't have a clue. Leon Draisaitl with the softest touch off the mask of Laurent Brossoit and back of the net. Are you kidding me? That is an absolute beauty, and I mean, good work by Hyman and Ekholm. But I mean, look at this. What a move. It's actually off the shoulder by Leon Draisaitl. And I don't know how, I don't know why, I don't know how that worked, but what a soft touch that absolutely fools Brossoit right off the back of the shoulder, off the post and in. And Laurent Brossoit beat again by Leon Draisaitl, who is tied Gretzky and Messier for 9 goals in 7 games. And it's the third multi-goal game. 2-on-1 for the Golden Knights. Shot fired, save made, and Evan Bouchard is down. Evan Bouchard is hurt, as he might have taken a skate up off the face. A little shook up. He looks good. He's holding his helmet a little funny, and now all of a sudden saying things to Matthias Ekholm. He's going to get off the board. And Blingman, I'm sorry, what? That's how we're going to finish this first period? Thank you so much. That is absolutely unreal of you. I don't know how to thank you enough for that one. That's $29 on the board right there. And friends, that is how we wrap this one up here after the first period of play. And I take the glasses off compared to Blingman's comment there. But yeah, that's the glasses came in handy there on the second look, being able to see Leon Draisaitl bank it off the back of the shoulder blade of Laurent Brossoit. And I told you right from the hop tonight, friends, that it was going to be a wild start to this hockey game. And it finishes 3-2 between the Oilers and Golden Knights after one period of play. A big shout out to Blingman, who's been keeping us and probably will keep us commercial free the entire game now. But just to give you an idea here, friends, of what we've achieved in this first period of play, 4.1. Let's go over here, and we are up to just over 473 hours watched on the stream. But what I have to say to you right now is, friends, for the first time all night, I haven't appealed to you as of yet, but for the first time all night, if you've enjoyed the live stream this evening, I need you to hit that subscribe button here on Dolynny TV if you're new, because I want you aboard for game number 2 against the Vegas Golden Knights, game number 3, game number 4, game number 5. Game 4s usually are pretty special on this channel, by the way. Record setting, might I add. So definitely, if you have a chance tonight to hit that subscribe button, that would be greatly appreciated. Friends, I'm going to go quickly run upstairs and grab some water and get going here in a matter of moments. But we'll be back and ready to rock and roll here in a few moments' time. Thank you for being aboard. I'm Tyson, this Dolynny TV. We'll continue on in a matter of moments. All right, friends, let's get back to action here. As I will once again remind you, if you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button tonight. That would be greatly appreciated. Hadn't plugged that all first period, kind of just realized that here as the period ended, but there we go. That's plugged away. So let's see what we can get going here in a matter of moments, as I just want to quickly read the chat here, see if there's anything I'm missing here right now. I don't think there is. Blingman's chat still up there at the top, as we should be good to go, as Not My is cheering for the hockey. Yeah, that hockey thing we're doing. We are I'm not minding that. We're doing that hockey thing pretty well. And Save Stone going to be hurt soon. Oilers are attacking him hard. Yes, we did. So far in that first period, the Oilers have been pretty hard on him right there. So that is where we're at, friends. After one period to play, let's recap this first period, shall we? Let's go see how that has rocked and rolled, as it's 3-2 for the Vegas Golden Knights. It was Connor McDavid, Evan Bouchard combining for assists on Leon Draisaitl's 8th of the NHL playoffs so far. Then Ivan Barbashev responding almost immediately, about 40 seconds later, from Nicholas Waugh. And then 9:54 to go, Michael Amadio scored his second from William Karlsson and Zach Whitecloud. And then you follow this one here. Mark Stone scores his fourth from Riley Smith and Alex Pietrangelo. And then Leon Draisaitl, his 9th of the playoffs, and tying a Gretzky and Messier record of goals in the first 7 games of a playoff. Zach Hyman picks up assist number 3 and Matthias Ekholm assist number 5. It is insane to think that Ekholm has 5 assists and Bouchard has 9, but that is exactly where we find ourselves right now with this lineup we have. So that's where we're at current for right now, and hopefully for the Oilers we get things rolling here in this second period of play. The shots 14-8 for the Vegas Golden Knights after one period of play. The hits 23-9 for the Oilers, 14-10 the faceoffs. Both power plays have scored a goal. The giveaways, takeaways dead even, and the block shots 6-4 in favor of the Vegas Golden Knights. So that's kind of the only problem, is the Vegas Golden Knights doing a good job battling the block shots. So that's where we're at. All right. Darrell, Darrell, welcome in as you're cheering for the Oilers as well. And Ty, good evening to you, my friend. I definitely have been missing you in the chat for sure here over the past little bit, but it was great catching up with you a couple of weeks back there. Oilers look a bit rusty, not as sharp offensively and abysmal defensively so far. Expecting a big push in the second and third. No need for panic from anyone. That feels crazy to say. You know, go back to when you and I were chatting about the Oilers all the time back in the day, when pretty much all we had to do was chat about the Oilers. Seems crazy to think that, that's the kind of faith we can have in this team nowadays of just, they didn't have a good first period. They'll shake it off and go crush it in the second and third. That feels absolutely fantastic. That is for sure. And Shadow, you're cheering the Oilers. You're saying the Oilers are no match for the Knights. Well, we'll find out here in this second period of play. Knights do hold a 1-goal lead, and hopefully now, hopefully that doesn't hold up too much longer. That's all I'd really have to say on that one. So hopefully that goes our way and away we go. And they're showing the highlights there, Scotty, that they did. And the big thing is, again, I think as Save's putting it in there, the Oilers in 6, that seems to be a popular pick, and that's what will be interesting to see. And Ryan, the first games have been 9-goal games, nothing to worry about yet. No, I expected the Oilers to come out and play some offensive hockey here in this first period, right? You get 5 goals, so we'll see what comes of it now tonight here in the next 40 minutes plus. I'm going to throw that on the board because I would not be surprised if the Oilers want to go to overtime one more night here to begin this second round playoff series, but we'll see what comes of it there again, friends. And I don't know, should we keep just chatting about the game, or should we play the Where in the World Are You Tuning In From game? I don't know. Don't know what the vibe quite is as of right now, as the younger generation than me says. I use vibe once in a while, but it's usually just in terms of I'm vibing to music in the field with a whole bunch of people partying at a rodeo, but that's just me. That's just where I'm at. And Ryan, 1-goal lead. What else is new for the Oilers? Yeah, so they're down by 1 right now entering a period. We've seen them do some pretty incredible things with that situation, and we'll see if they can walk in some pretty good hockey here in this what will be second period of play just coming up shortly. And hopefully the Oilers get things rocking. And SL, you're not wrong. It was a 7-4 game last time between the Golden Knights and the Oilers, so we'll see if that indeed comes to fruition once again. And Lynn, the Oilers need to adjust to the Golden Knights play. I think the next two players are much better. I don't know if it's adjust or just kind of tweak how they played in that first period, right? Definitely find more open lanes, find more things. I guess that is adjust to the Vegas Golden Knights, but I don't think the Knights have been doing necessarily anything too fancy that we can't really clean up in our own game to make better, for sure. So we'll see what comes of it. We'll see if the Oilers can play a good, hard style here. Obviously, we've been hitting hard, but now it's just a matter of playing hard on the sticks, playing hard with the puck, and really winning those battles along the boards and getting the puck freed up for good looks. And Gelato, Bruins were supposed to win, and look where we are today. Yeah, I know it's crazy to think what has happened, unfortunately, to the Boston Bruins. But I'd love to see them in the Cup final. Now I'm cheering for the Toronto Maple Leafs from the East, which seems weird, but is where we find ourselves at this point. So hopefully the Oilers can find something here in this second period and give us some positive stuff to talk about, as we should be ready to rock and roll here. And what do we got going, friends? Is there anything we need to know here? I don't think there really is. You guys just kind of chatting amongst yourselves, so I'm going to take a quick second to check some stuff here. As if I can just quickly load this one up here, friends. Take a quick brief moment to also relax the voice a little bit. That wouldn't be a bad idea at all, I don't think. And we will go over here to see that we are up over 550 hours before the puck gets dropped in this third period. Don't mind me, that is an absolutely huge get, as we should be able to well cross over that 1,500 hours threshold this evening on the stream, almost no doubt about it. And I'd like to thank everybody that's hit the subscribe button here on the live stream tonight. Obviously, we're up on a grand total of 28 subscribers so far, so I appreciate that very, very much. And as Not Today's saying, let's go Oilers. That's where we find ourselves again. And friends, one more time just before we get things back underway here, in case I forget, just want to mention again, if you are new to the channel, I'm definitely got plenty of room for subscribers here on the channel. And subscribing is free. Subscribing just basically gets you the videos, the live streams that much faster, that much sooner. So would definitely appreciate you doing that if you can for me. And that is where we find ourselves now, just about ready to head back to Vegas, as we're going to actually have Connor Bedard, as we are less than a week away from the NHL Draft Lottery. And Connor Bedard, who tore up the WHL for a couple of years. Now we'll see if he indeed ends up going first overall to what team. He's kind of talking about Connor McDavid here doing stuff against the San Jose Sharks, and obviously winning the gold medal at the World Juniors, winning a couple of gold medals, if I'm not mistaken, for Connor Bedard. And you look at some of the stuff he's done in his career so far in the WHL, some of the most unreal goals. The 2023 NHL Draft Lottery is at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. So we'll see if the Oilers find anybody interested in making a deal because of that. But, yeah. Oh, great. I love that. Thank you for sending that in, Ty. And that's for sure. Let's see this. I got to reply to this. Sorry, friends. Just kind of lost my momentum there. Let me just get this right. That's the tough part. When people send you messages on the chats, that's always the toughest question. All right, there we go. We'll keep it nice and short and sweet there and get this back to action so as I don't distract myself too much more. Sorry, friends, a little distraction there for a brief second, but we appreciate that. Definitely always appreciate the people that I've had a couple of chances to meet or talk to over whether it be a podcast or whether it be in real life. I always appreciate when I get those little special messages sent to the phone during the live streams. Always crosses me up a little bit. I don't know if you guys know, last live stream we had Frankie in here. Frankie was having a little bit of a rough time, and I ended up getting a chance to see him in the chat, and then he sent me a picture of me replying to his text on my phone. So nice to be able to chat up Ty a little bit in the messages as well tonight and see him in here for sure. So there we go. All right, friends, let's get this covered. We should be about ready. Connor McDavid rocking the BioSteel on my television set right now. And we've got a couple of Golden Knights fans coming in right now. So, Marcus, you're walleting harder with the Oilers tonight. That's interesting for sure. As I feel like there's quite a few of you tuning back home that have the wallet riding on the Oilers a little bit as well tonight. And like I said, in the regular season, hopefully we cash your bets for you. But, of course, there's never a guarantee on my end, unfortunately. So, if I could guarantee we cash bets, that would be fantastic. And Bill, you're tuning in for the Oilers tonight, 6-4 in Game 1. That would be fantastic. And Tyler, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button as well. Really do appreciate that. And not really. Ty's got some pretty good jokes in the chat here. Sorry. I don't really know. Love it. All right. As Quentin, you're cheering for Connor McDavid and Rain. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button as well. Again, friends, if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, that would be greatly appreciated. I want you back here for game number 2, game number 3, game number 4, game number 5, game number 6. Game 7 to be determined. I will leave that one alone for the time being. All right, let's see what we can get going here, friends. Just if anything's changed on the goals, try and review that before we get things rocking. Note still looks like Draisaitl from Hyman and Matthias Ekholm. Draisaitl still from McDavid and Bouchard, which would confirm. But that is exactly what I wanted to see. Last second, it just updated. The Vegas Golden Knights have 6 block shots to the Oilers 3. I believe I did tell you it was 4, and the Oilers now credited with 23 hits to the Golden Knights 8. So things have changed a little bit statistically speaking. And Stoney, glad to see you're enjoying the tacos. And what do we got? Billy, you will be back. Hold on, I missed Billy's messages. You guys just threw some messages in there really fast. Be back for the third or later this one. Appreciate that coming back around. And Corb, good evening to you as well, as we're getting everybody fired back into the chat here for the time being. And Mike, welcome in from Vegas. And Black Dog, welcome in, as we are just about ready to get this back underway. 3-2. The lead for the Vegas Golden Knights at the start of the second period, game number 1. And Simon, marks out of 1,000 so far for the Oilers, about a 425. I was going to go. I missed an opportunity. Missed it big time. 425. We'll settle there. As I mean, we're only down a goal, but we definitely could have done better than that in that first period, that's for sure. If we would have gotten any shots on goal in the first about 10 minutes of the hockey game, maybe a different story. Obviously, on Draisaitl scoring a cheeky one, that's for sure. And, all right, let's see what. Leon Draisaitl's got 9 goals, Gretzky's got 9, and Messier's got 9. Most goals through 7 games to start a playoffs in Oilers history all time. Leon Draisaitl is about to start it up. Obviously, Vander Kane had 7. He had done something there. Olivia, welcome in. And Leonardo, welcome in as well, as I just missed you there for a matter of seconds. And Prime, welcome in as we are ready to rock and roll. Draisaitl was 7 minutes of ice time in that first period to play, but 2 goals to show for it. That's a pretty productive start to the night. And here we go. As this one will be delayed puck drop. Hold up. Hopefully, Connor McDavid coming to center ice now. And maybe. There we go. Puck's finally down. We're back to action. Ekholm plays it off the boards. Flips it right onto Brossoit, who bats it away with the paddle. Comes to the near side boards. Matthias Ekholm can't keep it in at the blue line off the stick of Draisaitl. And the Oilers are back to action here, as this one's going to be picked up by Draisaitl. Now over to Connor McDavid. McDavid across the blue line to Draisaitl. Now onto the tape of Bouchard. Bouchard battles through in a Golden Knights defender. Here's Hyman off the boards and playing it to the behind the net area. Couldn't really get that one going. Golden Knights turned it over. Oilers, though, retrieved the puck right back. Bouchard fires it right into a body. And now Bouchard will be forced to recover the puck in his own zone. 19-17 to go here. Hot start for the Oilers in this second period of play. They've already got a shot on goal. Hey, that's a good get. As here's Nugent Hopkins playing this one in the middle of the ice. Turning and burning are the Golden Knights. 3-on-2 back the other way. Knights across the blue line. The shot fired wide of the net or off of Stuart Skinner. Couldn't really tell. Bad angle. Coming back now is Nugent Hopkins over to the Golden Knights blue line, now deep near side corner as it comes off of 3 Golden Knights. They'll pick it up. Mark Stone back into the neutral zone. Picked up by Marcia Show. He'll fire it down off the stick of Stuart Skinner. Backhanded there by Darnell Nurse over to Cody Ceci. Oilers busting out of the zone. Comes off the glass and fired down low into the Golden Knights zone there. 18:35 to go and a stoppage in play in this second period. So just like that, we have a little bit of a replay there of Darnell Nurse being wiped out along the boards. That's interesting to see, as the Vegas Golden Knights have been taking hard runs at the Oilers defense all night, trying to bang them up as much as possible along the boards. Here's another one against the Oilers defense there, as big run there from number 28 of the Vegas Golden Knights, as The Oilers continue to battle against the heavy forecheck of the Vegas Golden Knights, which I think is a bit beefier than the LA Kings, if I'm not mistaken, height-wise, as the Oilers continue this puck behind their own net. Nugent Hopkins trying to free it up, can't do it. Golden Knights now get a shot fired towards the net, drifts wide over top of the net, battled there by Darnell Nurse up to the near side boards, picked up by Evander Kane, who's going to continue to try and get this one out of the zone. Can't do it. Darnell Nurse picking this one up. He takes another heavy, hard jolt. Comes to the near side boards. Kane loses puck, and this one will come back down low to Jack Eichel. Eichel down off the back, and I don't know. Do I even have words for what just happened there? Shot from the back, shot to the front, shot to the back again. I don't know what happened there, but Jack Eichel was whipping the puck around, and it cleared the zone, and the Vegas Golden Knights forced to retrieve and get going in their own defensive zone. They got across the Oilers line. Now back in behind the Oilers net. Shot fired off the back of the net. Picked up there by the Golden Knights to the middle of the ice. Blocked there. And this one's going to go now to the near side as there's a delayed penalty and a power play upcoming for the Vegas Golden Knights. This one's going to be to the near side boards again in the Oilers zone. Wrapped around to Braden McNabb, who goes down low to Jack Eichel. Picked up by Nick Bjugstad, and we will have a stoppage in play as Bjugstad will look to the box here. And, well, that's a tough go for the Edmonton Oilers, as I don't know what happened on this one, as they're not going to show the replay here of the penalty as of yet. Bjugstad in front, holding up Carlson, taking him down. That would be your penalty. That would explain it right there. So the Oilers to the penalty kill, and they will try and get things rolling here in this second period, just a few minutes in. This is kind of the same situation the Oilers found themselves in, but in reverse. They were on the power play only 3 minutes in last period. Now on the penalty kill 3 minutes in on this period. So we'll see what happens here, but it's been a good hockey game so far. In your opinion, not today? Well, it's been all right for Leon Draisaitl, as the Oilers definitely would like to see him get a hat trick and tie this hockey game up right here, right now on this penalty kill. That is for sure. As we are rolling along here, 17:08 to go in this second period, friends. 2 minutes to go on the power play, and this one back now by the Golden Knights. They will fire the shot off of Stuart Skinner, blocked there by the Oilers, down off the clear and into Golden Knights territory. Brossoit out to play this puck, 16:55 to go. And I feel like my glasses are fading down my face a little bit, but I think it's just because of the angle of which I'm sitting at, as this one's going to be picked up now by the Golden Knights across the blue line for the Oilers, and now played again down low. Now Darnell Nurse battling there in behind his own net. Ryan McLeod entangled in the battle as well. Yamamoto clears the zone. There you go. You like to see that. Kyler Yamamoto able to clear the zone. $1:20 to go in this penalty kill now for the Edmonton Oilers, as Connor McDavid's out there right now. I imagine Janmark, if he's back to full health, is on the ice. It's Evander Kane instead. Golden Knights load up the shot, blocked in front. Kane can't get to that puck. McDavid cuts it off, though. Kane back the other way. McDavid busting wide. Here's Kane over to McDavid. Off the blocker of Laurent Brossoit. The save made with 55 seconds to go in this power play for the Vegas Golden Knights. Just about had it. Did Connor McDavid to tie this hockey game. Now Evander Kane will fire it down in. And this one will go back the other way now. 15:44 to go here in this second period of play. The Oilers see the Golden Knights fire it back into their own end to lead up the charge, as the Oilers continue to battle it out of the zone and just really stymie the attack of the Vegas Golden Knights here with 20 seconds remaining in their power play. So far in this second period, not much has happened. The shot fired. Big save there from Stuart Skinner, picked up by Foegele. Cuts to the middle of the ice. Foegele will go down into the Golden Knights zone. He'll backhand this one down low. Picked up by Brossoit. The penalty is over. And now with 15:09 to go here in this second period, that is it. That is all. The Oilers get a good penalty kill out of the team right there. And now Nicholas Waugh will battle this one behind the net for the Golden Knights, as the Oilers continue to try and keep this puck alive. Philip Broberg battles in behind and now picked up by the Golden Knights. To the middle of the ice, Zach Whitecloud continues the battle as he goes down on that play. Golden Knights fans screaming for a penalty call. none forthcoming. And here's Cody Ceci with 14:40 remaining here in this second period. The Golden Knights, though, heavy on the D, able to get it freed up. And they continue to turn these pucks over as they just can't seem to get out of their zone cleanly when their D has the puck, as Bjugstad takes down one of the Golden Knights along the board. No call coming up. And this is kind of going back and forth between missed call and missed call, as this is going to be White Cloud pivoting around. Bjugstad drives to the middle, block there by Ceci. The Oilers need to get out of their own zone, and this is what we're seeing. We're actually starting to see playoff hockey where one team hems another team in the zone for extended periods of time without scoring, but changing the momentum of the hockey game. White Cloud out to center ice here. Is this going to be hammered into the zone? Far side board, Stone picks it up, leaves it there. And now the Golden Knights are going to have to pick this up again. 13:46 to go. Pietrangelo will play this one into the middle over to the far side. 1-on-1. Stuart Skinner, the glove hand save. And my goodness, is that a big one? After that sequence of events, the Oilers needed to get a save made. And Stuart Skinner chucks that puck to the referee on the glove hand save and makes perhaps the biggest save of this hockey game so far for him. Laurent Brossoit with the biggest one earlier, the blocker save, stick save on Connor McDavid. That was a big time save for the Edmonton Oilers on that one, that is for sure. So, friends, as we get things rolling here, just want to welcome you into Dolynny TV. If this is your first time here, appreciate you being along for the ride. It's been my pleasure to have you so far, if I haven't welcomed you in as of yet. But again, if you are new to the channel, I want you to hit that subscribe button tonight. I want you back here for Game 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as we get this series decided, hopefully, in those 6 games. That would be fantastic if the Oilers could do that. And secondary, too, if you haven't already hit the like button on the stream, as I think Veronica just said, you hit that like button for me. But if you haven't hit the like button yet, I would appreciate that, as we are just about to cross 200 likes on the stream. Currently 100 McDavid likes on the stream right now. So that's where we're at. And I will, once again, give you guys an update quickly. And Jordan, are you asking if Skinner's finally warm or what? Well, hopefully Skinner is ready to steal us a hockey game the rest of the way home here, because we're going to need him to in some little bit of this hockey game, that's for sure. And let me get this going, as we're going to just quickly add that up and divide that out. 686 hours on the stream here. So hopefully the Oilers ready to rock us and roll us a third goal and really get those random Oilers fans that just tune into the stream to see if this is a live stream or not, getting them back in here on the views charts in a matter of moments. But all right, we're going to have a message from Quest Mortgage before we get things started. But Quentin, let's see what happens when Connor McDavid scores the overtime winner. Would not mind that at all. And no matter who got hurt on the Oilers, it was unfortunately Matthias Janmark returning from injury. And unfortunately, he got injured yet again. But there's McDavid out there with Kane and Costin. Picked up there by Bouchard. Now McDavid wheeling and dealing over to Matthias Ekholm. Ekholm loses it off his skate and then stick. And the Golden Knights able to clear it to the boards as they can't get it out, as Kane, heavy presence, was able to keep it alive for the time being. Here's Ekholm firing it down low. Clean Costin off the end boards. Picks it up back to Ekholm. He'll pound a shot on net. Goes wide. Bouchard pounds one on net. Either save made by Brossoit or blocked in front, but it was really good either way. And this one's now blocked, still in front by the Golden Knights. Now still battling there is Cody, or sorry, I saw Cody Ceci's name in the chat there a brief moment ago. 12:45 to go here in this second period of play, and we will have a stoppage in play. What was that Cody Ceci message? Okay, that was me. So, but yeah, we should be almost ready to get back to action here. Sorry, friends, there was just an icing call against the Vegas Golden Knights, and Michael, you need the cup because you've been in Vegas for 30 years, my friend. Being in Vegas for 30 years, you must be enjoying life in Vegas if you spent 30 years there. All right, here we go. Face off. McLeod wins it back. for the Vegas Golden Knights, that is, as they lost that faceoff, but Fogle able to turn it over, and then the Knights able to turn it back over again. 12:33 to go, as this one will be cleared out now by the Golden Knights into the Oilers zone. Desharnais off the end boards, back up high. And that's the thing. Desharnais has made a couple big time, just easy plays here since giving up those 2 bad goals again. So we're looking forward to more of that the rest of the way home. Keep it simple. Darnell Nurse, shot fired, save made by Brossoit. And we will have a stoppage in play. So 12:09 to go here in this second period. The Oilers, the Golden Knights, well underway in this one. That much is for sure. And Darnell Nurse drifting the shot on net. Save made by Brossoit. And we will continue on here with 12:09 to go in this second period of play. I thought I had clipped all the mustache hairs that could possibly get into my nose, but we seem to be fighting a different battle. And this one now by the Golden Knights, back the other way. Riley Smith across the blue line. Shot drifted towards the net. Blocked there by Leon Draisaitl. And we will have a stoppage in play and a penalty against the Edmonton Oilers. Back behind the play, Jay Woodcroft can't believe it. And I don't really know what the penalty was. But Riley Smith draws the penalty on Zach Hyman is what I'm hearing here. As that one was weird, as Zach Hyman kind of takes some audio out. Okay, that's tough, right? Audio's not looking. Hyman just popped him, rightfully so. But I don't know if it's just Amadio not looking at the play. I'm not sure how that all works for the NHL refs nowadays. But that's one of those that ends up getting called. And now you just have to deal with the situation, which is a penalty kill for the next 2 minutes. As Ceci will fire it down the length of the ice to Laurent Brossoit. And this one will be worked there by Pietrangelo. Out back into his own zone for Jack Eichel. Eichel will get it going here across the line, and Eichel will dance across to the far side. Picked up there as this one will now be worked to the far side boards by the Vegas Golden Knights. Back to Pietrangelo, near side point. Hammered on net and save made. So, Jordan, you're asking if I live in Edmonton or in the area. I am actually living down here in the Calgary area. Just out on an acreage northeast of town there, but you're originally from Lloydminster, living in Houston now. Yeah, no, Houston is definitely on my list of next NHL expansion places. Houston and Quebec City, give it to me, let's go. All right, this one's going to be worked back off the face-off for the Golden Knights. Pietrangelo across, 11:23 to go as they will continue to work the zone. Will the Golden Knights with 1:20 remaining in the power play here. Looking to free up Riley Smith far side. They get it over. And this one will now go far side again as the Golden Knights continue to just pressure this puck around. How about Ryan McLeod picking up steam? He's going to get across and work this one down low to, I don't know who that is on the far side there, but this is going to be a shot fired by Darnell Nurse. Save made, but a big one right there. And then Ryan McLeod takes down Jack Eichel in the middle of the ice. That is a big time hit there between those two players as Ryan McLeod just sent him sprawling. Now this is going to be worked there by the Golden Knights. Shot save made by Stuart Skinner. And we continue to see things battling there for the Oilers where Skinner's making save after save now. After giving up goal number 3, the Golden Knights still with half a minute of power play time. Off the skate of Jack Eichel, and then Evander Kane knocks him down. But it will be a cross-checking call against Evander Kane. And yeah, that is a tough one right there for the Edmonton Oilers as Evander Kane just cross-checks Jack Eichel to the ice. And Eichel down, or is it on both? So it's actually both against Jack Eichel as Kane cross-checks Eichel. And then Eichel trips Kane with the leg. Okay, I get it. I'm just glad Kane didn't just take a dumb penalty. I'm good with that. You know what? It's Jack Eichel that took the dumb penalty. So that's huge for us. That was a big one right there. So penalties for both. I'm good with that. And we will work from here as Kyler Yamamoto gets things set up to take the 4-on-4 with Leon Draisaitl, I do believe. And let's see what happens here. As Darnell Nurse will be on the ice as well for this power play penalty kill 4-on-4 situation. I guess it'll be 4-on-4 the whole time, and then it goes to 5-on-5 as there's Nugent Hopkins scrambling up the face-off. The Oilers tried to go with a 1-1-2 face-off format, couldn't get it going. And now Marchessault across the line will flick it into the far side corner. The short side shot there from the Golden Knights, denied by Stuart Skinner. And now this one will be shot out by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. The power play for the Golden Knights is over. And now this one will be picked up. And we are actually coincidentals 5-on-5. Yeah, we're 5-on-5. So it's not even 4-on-4. It's 5-on-5. And this one will be now a chance for the Oilers to work this off the boards in the near side corner. This one can't seem to bounce off correctly for him as Zach Hyman can't get it over the blue line. This one goes back down. This will be shot off the boards to the near side point, and it does get out of the Oilers zone. Picked up, though, quickly by Marchessault across the line. 2-on-1, the shot, the save. Stuart Skinner as he juggles the puck and makes the save. So there we go. We're stopping pucks as needed. With 9:23 to go here in this second period of play, we will have a stoppage in play and a timeout in the action as we'll head to commercial breaks. So that's good for sure right now. And that's where we're at. So Blaine, I don't know what you're talking about Nail Yakupov for, but I appreciate it, Nail Yakupov. And yeah, so we're rocking and rolling along, friends. We were almost to the end of this second period already, it seems. So that is crazy enough to me, but hopefully we can continue to crush along and see the Oilers score that third goal to make this one interesting. And I guarantee you, if we are going to see the Oilers score the third goal, we will see overtime tonight, just because it's 9:11 p.m. right now. I need to get to bed so as I can go to work in the morning. And the Oilers instead are going to complicate that as much as possible. But friends, what I also need you to do right now is hit that subscribe button here on Dolynny TV, because I need you to be here for game 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and plus all the videos that we'll have out throughout the series as well. Obviously, I think Friday night's going to be a big night for the videos because everybody will be all amped up for Game 2 on Saturday. Tomorrow, we'll kind of recap on what happened tonight, and then we'll see what happens from here on out. But, Ryder, turn the camera and mash the volume and shut up. I wish I could. I wish I could turn around the camera for you, friends, but unfortunately, it is copyright, and as you saw an ad coming into the live stream, I do make money on YouTube, so it's unfortunately I can't show copyright material or I will lose my channel. And I really like what we've got going on here. We've got a really nice little community, so I'm not willing to risk that just to show 10 minutes of an Oilers game before I get a copyright strike. So here we go. Let's rock and roll this. 9:23 to go in this second period. 3-2 Vegas Golden Knights rocking and rolling. Zach Whitecloud will fire this shot on net. Couldn't get it through though. The Oilers with another block shot. This one will be blocked into the middle of the ice there on the clear. And Connor McDavid setting things up. Here's Evan Bouchard playing this one down to Connor McDavid. Bouchard bomb. Scrambling front. I didn't expect that one. Still scrambling in front as Zach Hyman's trying to battle that puck free as he couldn't do it. And now here's Leon Draisaitl. And this one will come off the boards now to the far side. Shot fired back into the middle there by the Knights all the way down to Matthias Ekholm. 8:48 to go here as Ekholm's going to pick this puck ahead. He'll play it across, and this one will be battled again by the Golden Knights as Ekholm gets turned around. Poke checks it off the stick of the Golden Knights player Smith. Now Bouchard continues battle here as this needs to keep rocking for the Oilers to keep this one away from danger right here as this comes free for Riley Smith. Smith will fire this one down low, and this will be reversed by Carlson, who will play this in front. No, he'll go off the boards. The one-timer save made by Skinner, and then on the pop-up rebound, makes the glove hand save. And looking like me out there in right field in crossfield, catching that high fly. And Bouchard, though, that bomb in front hits Zach Hyman, looking for another chin grease goal, but couldn't get it done there on that one. So that's unfortunate for the Oilers. Connor McDavid taking a hard hit, kind of grimacing after. Obviously, everybody's hurting this time of year, so it is what it is. But it is just where we find ourselves. The Oilers need to find that next goal. 8:12 remaining here in this second period of play. And now we'll have a face-off to the right of Stuart Skinner. We have a pause in the action, though. A quick hold up, everybody, as Bjugstad will now take on Stevenson in the face-off dot, wrapped around the boards off the win by the Oilers. Fogle gets it out into center ice. The Oilers play it down. Cece's on the attack as he's going to run down into the Oilers' offensive zone for a brief moment. 7:58 to go here in this second period of play. Puck played around to the near sideboards. This one will continue to battle for Ryan McLeod to the high point over to Cody Cece. Cece backhand dump off the boards, down low to Fogle, now over to the near side to McLeod. McLeod will work it back down low into the corner for Bjugstad. Bjugstad continues to battle there, takes the man down. Nice play by the Golden Knights player to keep that puck alive, though. And this one will be batted ahead by Mark Stone. I don't know how that wasn't a glove pass, as he absolutely whacked that one down. Hand pass. I don't know why that didn't go called, unless that got turned over there. But unfortunately, right there for the Oilers, it didn't get called down, and the Oilers have to wrap it off the boards again. Try to get it out of the zone. Clean Costin picking it forward. This one will get across the blue line, and now be backhanded down to Marcia Show's stick. The shot, the one-timer denied by Stuart Skinner. Again, stepping up with another save. Now up to 17 out of 20 shots saved in action tonight. And I'm losing my head here as I'm going a little lightheaded. The Oilers have been running around in the zone quite a bit here. And this one now picked up by the Oilers off of the end board. And we will have a stoppage in play as Evander Kane's stick came flying out of his hands. And that's where we find itself, as Kane's stick absolutely in two pieces down there on the ice. All right. Need a goal here, Homelander says. I definitely can appreciate with that one as well. And Sola Vallon. Sorry, I just haven't showed you out yet tonight, but that's where we find ourselves. Is the Oilers just need to get that next goal currently. And this Evander Kane, Ireland there, dumps the man. Stick breaks. All kinds of confusion in behind the net. We have a stoppage in play. Puck went out of play maybe. And Evander Kane with a nice glittery green stick here, trying to tell where the face-off should go. And Scott telling me about beating Boston, the Florida Panthers did. Yeah, you know what? I think I wanted to cheer so bad for Florida, but once it got to Game 7, I was like, there's just no way Boston loses Game 7 at home. It just makes sense. But somehow, some way they did. So, is where it is. It's going to be a face-off win for the Oilers. Sorry, I was going to say Bjugstad, but that's the reverse number. Kulak fires the shot on net, and here's Ryan Nugent-Hopkins firing the shot to the net. Can't get it going. The Oilers keep it alive for Yamamoto, who's battling in the corner. And say Yamamoto's not big enough. He just won that battle for the Edmonton Oilers, and continuing to battle now is Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, but freed up by the Golden Knights, fired down the length of the ice. 6:12 to go here in the second period of play. Icing call against the Vegas Golden Knights, and we will come back into the Oilers zone to do this, the Golden Knights zone, do this one more time in Tough Cuff. Vinny Desharnais scoring a goal. I would definitely say that would be huge for us, as I could definitely use a Vinny Desharnais goal. All right, 6:10 to go here in this second period. Face-off to the right of Brossoit. Face-off's won by the Oilers, but they're going to redo it because the Oilers won the face-off. And that's going to be one of those things now where we'll have to go from here. 5-7 the shots for the Golden Knights here, as they've got 7-5. Sorry, that was awkward. But 7-5 the shots for the Vegas Golden Knights, and now the Oilers just need to tie it up here. 6:10 remaining in this second period. The Oilers do indeed win the faceoff. Nice play by Matthias Ekholm, but it's a shot fired off the stick of Evan Bouchard into the bench. He can't believe he mishandled that puck. And that's where we find ourselves now, as it's going to come back for the Oilers. Another face-off in the zone. Let's do it again, right? Why not? Also, we've just hit 10,000 views on the live stream. So again, thank you so much, friends. Really do appreciate you being along for the ride tonight. And just to give you an idea here where we're sitting currently. Just a quick check of the old watch time there. Divided by 60. We are at 835 hours tonight. So we are going to do it by a long stretch tonight. So here we go. Connor McDavid in the near side corner, battling off the Golden Knights defense, as that will come out of the zone yet again, unfortunately, for the Edmonton Oilers. And now McDavid trying to speed across the zone. Can't do it. And this one again denied by the Golden Knights at the blue line. And now a far side shot over to Kyler Yamamoto or Zach Hyman. Hyman was skating real nice and low to the ground, that's for sure. And now the Oilers will continue to get this one going back in behind their own net. Stuart Skinner out to play it. Bouchard, though, as Amadio does his best to avoid contact with Skinner. And I think Skinner was trying to egg him on a little bit there. Now picking it up is Draisaitl. Draisaitl will work across. Shot fired, blocked in front. 5:12 to go here in this second period of play. Picked up now by Ryan McLeod over to Evan Bouchard. Bouchard in his own zone. He's going to wheel and deal up the ice, and that will be touched up by the Golden Knights. A penalty whistle down, and there we go. As Daniel says, we need to score here. Yes, we do. And Tough Cup, let's 55% him. Ooh, I like that. That's a good way to put it. As Bouchard keeps his feet moving, Raw just kind of lazily puts the stick into him. And then Bouchard's like, bro, I don't know what to do here. So that's where it is. So we will have a penalty on the play, a power play for the Edmonton Oilers. And once again, I will appeal to you if you're just tuning into the stream or you've been thinking about it all stream. If you're new, I would love to have you hit that subscribe button here on the channel. Want you aboard for the rest of the series. I want you aboard for this cup run for the Edmonton Oilers, let me tell you. And I want you aboard for things moving forward the rest of the way home. So let's see what we got going here, friends. Just a quick check of the subscriber totals on the channel at current, as we are up at 12,273. So just about gained 50 of you aboard for the channel tonight, and would love to try and hit 12,300 by things being all said and told tonight. That is for sure. So there we go. As we are going to send that update. We always try and send this update once in a while throughout the live stream. And there we go. Let's send that off as we are crushing along tonight. That is for sure. And Flipperdo calling for a Ryan Nugent-Hopkins goal. That would be fantastic if they could do it. And let's see where we go from here. As we should be ready to rock and roll here in a brief moment. We're just on commercial break. My apologies, friends. We just got to wait for this Blue Jays commercial to end, and then we should be able to get to this Edmonton Oilers power play in just a matter of moments. There we go. Nicholas Waugh to the penalty box for hooking. And the Oilers power play, scary against the LA Kings and scary so far against the Vegas Golden Knights. 1-for-1. And now here's the shot from Connor McDavid on the power play. There's the face shot from Zach Hyman. There's the one-timer glove hand side by Leon Draisaitl, who just looked around and said, yeah, I got this. And 5-0. 5-0-0 on the clock here. As we will have 2 minutes here on the power play. Let's get this going. Draisaitl wins it back. Bouchard at the blue line. He will work this one over to Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Now Bouchard and Nugent-Hopkins have to defend. Nuge and Bouch did not handle that puck well. Stuart Skinner out to play this to Bouchard. Up now to Draisaitl. Draisaitl across and over the blue line as Draisaitl will carry and now backhand it down low into the corner. And now back to the blue line to Bouchard. Bouchard getting this going as they'll go over to McDavid. And now Bouchard misses the pass the blue line again. And now this one comes back over to Nugent Hopkins will load up the power play one more time. Here comes Connor McDavid across center. McDavid in on the attack. He gets across and will go back high to Leon Draisaitl over to Ryan Nugent Hopkins. Now picked up by Bouchard. Back to Nuge. Back to Bouch. Bouch will walk down and leave it there for McDavid. McDavid looking to shoot this puck. He can't find a lane. Dipsy Doodle in the middle of the ice. Cleared out by the Vegas Golden Knights. And with 3:59 to go here in this second period, Evan Bouchard picks that one ahead. He does. Nice play there by Draisaitl over to Zach Hyman. Hyman, who could also bite a power play goal, that is for sure. As this one now to the near side boards to Connor McDavid up to Evan Bouchard. Bouchard's going to look. He can't get it down low anywhere in front. So now picked up by McDavid. McDavid's going to get in on the attack. Can't do it. 29 seconds to go. He's still skating around there. It goes over to Ryan Nugent Hopkins, who will backhand this down low to Draisaitl. Draisaitl looking to get this going back up to Nugent Hopkins. The shot blocked in front. McDavid still looking for a shooting lane. He'll option off to Draisaitl, and that will be a big-time save for Laurent Brossoit right there. And that was a big one right there. 3:11 to go here in this second period, pardon me, and that was just discombobulation at best to start that power play, and it cost the Oilers right there, right now. So this one will be fired out there, and oh my goodness, that Leon Draisaitl short side attempt, if that would have went in, that would have been nice. 3:11 to go here in this second period with 11 seconds remaining in the power play for the Edmonton Oilers. And straightforward, not really much easier of a comment from you, as straightforward, the Oilers play sucks today. That's fair enough, right? The Oilers definitely getting stymied quite well by the Vegas Golden Knights, but also not helping themselves out, as this will be backhanded out now of the zone. And this will be back into Vegas Golden Knights pick up territory as they will fire this one ahead. The shot loading up from the Vegas Golden Knights, blocked there. Second shot comes up, and oh my goodness, Stuart Skinner gloves down another puck, and I mean style points. That one had some style points on it as well. So we just need to keep this one going here, as that was a good play there from Stuart Skinner to glove that one down. But again, they're showing just how hard the Vegas Golden Knights are collapsing on the Oilers clears to get things back into possession. So let's get this going. 2:47 to go here in this second period of play, my friends. And then we will get a break. I have been out of water for about the past 4 minutes, so if you're wondering why I'm getting a little antsy, I would love to go upstairs and grab some more water. 2:47 to go here, as this will be Darnell Nurse picking this one up. He flips it ahead, but the Vegas Golden Knights keep it in. And this one will wrap around to Stuart Skinner. Save is made. And now we will have another stoppage in play here, as Darnell Nurse is having a little bit of fun with one of the Vegas Golden Knights players, and then talking to the linesman or referee about something. And that's where we're at right now, as the Oilers just need to find themselves a big-time opportunity to score a goal or get a good shot on net. Something to get us energized right now, as this has been a tough second period after a tough first period. The Golden Knights, though, battling this one off. I did say the goal scoring would go quiet in the second period. That's kind of what I had planned for this game. So 2:24 to go, and then pop off again in the third. So we'll see if that indeed is the case. Shot fired towards the net. The Golden Knights missed that one wide. Yamamoto can't get it out off the boards. Now Darnell Nurse does, as this one will come back down the length of the ice. And 2:07 to go here in this second period of play. This one will go to the far side. Bukestad will pick it up. He will battle there against Nicholas Hague. Fired out by the Golden Knights. Marchessault frees this one up and backhands it down the length of the ice. And this will now be played by Darnell Nurse over to Cody Ceci. Ceci plays it ahead to Ryan McLeod, who's got some speed through the neutral zone. McLeod across and misses the skates of Darnell Nurse. Nurse keeps it in for a brief moment, goes to the far side. Kane can't touch up. And now with a $1:32 to go here, this one will come back out for the Oilers. Picked up by Kulak. Now over to Warren Foegele. Foegele fires the shot, goes wide of the net, or blocked there by Brossoit. Kind of wrinkled my nose there last second. And now 1:16 to go here in this second period of play as Brett Kulak will come to the near side. 1:09 battling here in the corner are 5 players. Vinny Desharnais is working over Roy and another Golden Knights player. That is pretty much how it goes. And now with 57 seconds to go here in this second period of play, we are going to see this one come down low into the Oilers zone. Desharnais keeps this one going, bats it off the back of the boards, and now played ahead by Evander Kane. Oilers got to center, fired right back in by the Golden Knights. There ain't much really happening here, too much extra for the Oilers. As here's Connor McDavid, beautiful backhand on Laurent Brossoit, and that is a big time save for Brossoit as Connor McDavid dipsy doodled into the zone, and a big time save right there. So McDavid dipsy doodles, spins to his backhand and makes a beautiful play out of it. So now we just gotta get this job done. Save made there by Brossoit though. 2 shots on net, 13 minutes and 48 seconds time on ice for Connor McDavid. And of course Leon Draisaitl now back out there with Zach Hyman as we're going to try and get this going back to Riley Smith across over to Matthias Ekholm on the play by Evan Bouchard to keep it in. Down low it goes. Picked up now by Connor McDavid. McDavid will wheel and deal back behind the net over to Ekholm. Now the shot coming from Bouchard over to Draisaitl. Draisaitl will play this one to Connor McDavid. McDavid comes in on net. He's battled back by the Vegas Golden Knights. Now McDavid battling there. Keeps it alive for a brief moment. And it looks like, Evan Bouchard just ate an elbow up in the mouth. And I don't know if that's going to be a penalty or not, but I'm seeing in the chat there maybe an Oiler power play to start the third period according to Homelander PP. Okay. So Pietrangelo tries to get greasy with it against Evan Bouchard, and we will have a power play for the Oilers to start the third period. That is where we're at. I don't mind that at all. And Carlin, welcome in as the Oilers aren't playing well at all. I don't think the Oilers are playing necessarily bad. The Vegas Golden Knights are just playing really well. That's another thing. The Vegas Golden Knights are playing very well in this game. So I have nothing really bad to say about them, but that's an unnecessary butt end there by Pietrangelo into the face of Bouchard, so that will be a penalty. But friends, I'm going to quickly run upstairs, grab a bathroom break, grab another glass of water, grab an Oreo, Scott, and we'll get back to this whole thing in a matter of moments. But again, if you haven't had a chance yet to hit that subscribe button, would be greatly appreciated if you could. And with that said, friends, I am gone upstairs for a brief moment. I'll be right back. Thanks for being aboard. All right, friends, we have slow pitch schedule for Crossfield this year in the mixed rec. Let's get to it. What do we got? What can we talk about here for this one? Let's go find out. The old Crossfield Pirates ready to rock and roll for the year 2023. And, okay, here we go. Week number 1. The Crossfield Pirates play against the Randos on diamond number 3. Hey, look at that. The Crossfield Pirates scheming up and getting diamond number 3. Don't mind me at all. That's all right. And we just have to quickly check this playoff schedule here to see if Tyson is going to be available to play for the Crossfield Pirates in game number 1 of the season. No, sirree. No, sirree. No, we are not available for game number 1. And Thursday the 18th, we are not sure if we're going to be available for that one as of yet. So we update the availability as no and maybe. Ay. Troy, if you're watching back home tonight, I do apologize. I am sorry for letting you down, but that is where we are at. Right here, right now, is game number 5 for this Oilers series is scheduled for Thursday, May 11th. And I will tell you, game number 5 is going to be necessary in this series. That much I know for sure. So that's where we find ourselves right now. And, yeah. That's where we're at. And friends, the game is not over. The game is just on intermission right now. So we'll see what happens here entering the third period of play. But friends, we didn't get a chance to do it in the first period. Of course, you know, I'm always slacking and not taking my responsibilities seriously. So if you want to be so kind right now, I'll give you a few moments. But if you'd be so kind to slap down where in the world you're tuning in from today, that would be greatly appreciated. I got 463 of you aboard, so I'm sure we can have a lot of fun with finding out where in the world everyone's tuning in from. I see Richie tuning in from Bonneville yet again today. Scott's tuning in from Tennessee, unless he's moved locations in the past few days. And of course, Stoney tuning in from the Yukon, as I mentioned earlier. But I definitely wonder where all of the rest of you are tuning in from. I know some of you tuning in as Vegas Golden Knights fans, but if you want to share, if you're tuning in from Vegas itself or from Nevada, somewhere in California or Arizona, that would be absolutely fantastic. Ice is tuning in from parts unknown. There you go. See, that's a whole nother thing. As if you don't know that one very well. Green, you know what? I can't say that on stream, but that is what it is. Dave tuning in from Fraser Valley. Jeffrey, of course, tuning in from Mezcal, Arizona. Jennifer's tuning in from Las Vegas tonight. Juju's tuning in from Mississauga. Lynn from Vancouver. Vegas for James. And we've got Scott from Franklin, Tennessee yet again. Jay's tuning in from Canada. I will do with that. We like the Canadian sport as much as we can get it. Jack tuning in from Smithers, BC. Edmonton Oilers tuning in here. Philippines, 11:36 a.m. Thursday morning. We like that for sure. Wade tuning in from Lacombe. Alexi from Newcastle. All right, there we go. And Andrea tuning in from the border city, best known as Lloydminster, Saskatchewan, or Lloydminster, Alberta. Depends on which side of the red towers, poles, whatever you call them are. Let's see as well. Brandon tuning in from Delta, BC. We've got Anthony tuning in from Ohio. Michael, Vegas, a friendly town. All right. And let me see what, oh my goodness, here we go. I started the can of worms that I can't keep up with now. We've got James, from Sin City. We've got Shadow tuning in from Ontario. What else do we got here? As Jeremy is tuning in from Happy Valley, Goose Bay, Labrador. That's fantastic to see. I don't think very often we get too many people shouting out Labrador on the stream, but I do appreciate that tonight. Christine's tuning in from Okinawa, Japan on, I assume, vacation or on a little bit of a English second language assignment. That seems to be a pretty popular thing to do as well. Jester, Texas, not Central Tennessee, Central Texas. Michelle's tuning in from Saskatoon this evening. Carter's tuning in from Australia. So like I said, you'll see all throughout the chat tonight. This is everybody from everywhere, all across the world. Joe's tuning in from Edmonton, but bet on Vegas. While honestly, in game one, it's a pretty safe bet, to be honest with you. Not to take betting advice from me, please don't. Tom and Jerry tuning in from Santa Cruz, California, going for the Sharks. David tuning in from Iowa, and of course Patrick tuning in from Red Deer. We've got Bruce tuning in from Banff, Alberta this evening. Of course, Banff, right? Beautiful this time of year. I have seen a ton of photos from Banff this past weekend, and it looks absolutely dang gorgeous out there. It drives me nuts that Banff is legitimately 2.5 hours from where I live, and I cannot find an excuse to go to Banff for any good reason. All right, what do we got going here? Stoney again shouting out the Yukon there. And what do we got? Kelowna for Trent. We've got Hartaj tuning in saying he's got a game tomorrow. All right, there we go. Nutcase tuning in from Olds. Brian from Yarmouth, Nova Scotia. And we've got Marcus tuning in from Virginia. I just want to make sure I don't miss anyone here. You have a question? Kip tuning in from Red Deer. I definitely can't answer that one. I don't have my physics diploma or anything. I didn't even take physics in high school, to be honest with you. Philip McKenzie, British Columbia here. Carol tuning in from Houston, Texas. And what do we got? John tuning in from Indianapolis, Indiana. And Cade, we will score on this power play. I would like that for sure. Big Bear tuning in from Daytona Beach. Are you tuning in from the actual beach? Because that'd be cool. And let's go here as well. I'm just trying to make sure we don't miss anyone along the way, as I'm missing everybody. William tuning in from Nova Scotia as well, Halifax this time. Terry's tuning in from Grand Prairie. And let's see, you're on vacation, Christine. There's the answer to that one. And Wawanesa, Manitoba for Cade. We've got as well, my eyes are going fuzzy here reading so many of these. My apologies. Oilers source saying it's not a bad second. Well, I mean, nobody scored, so it could be worse, that's for sure. And that's beauty for the Edmonton Oilers. They were able to rock and roll from a rough first period into a hold steady second period. Don't mind that at all. Commentary, welcome in from Edmonton. We got Oilers source as well as see a lot of familiar names here. I love to see that. And Jeff, you're tuning in from, it seems like we're getting back to the Oilers stuff here, sorry. Actually, we're getting back to talking about the Oilers. All right, the game's over. All right, I like to see it. All right, we're good? Good, we got everybody. Jay, welcome in. And Vern, the Oilers' legs are getting heavy, not enough mustard in the course. Well, I'll just wait until this third period. The Oilers usually have their best hockey in this third period, so let's see what else we got. As we are almost there, we should be ready to rock and roll, and there we go. I can't keep up with comments anymore. It's jamming around. And Terry, you're the shop teacher in Beaver Lodge. Well, I quite enjoyed calling the Beaver Lodge Blades when I had a chance this past few weeks when I was up in Cold Lake at the start of April. The Beaver Lodge Blades U18 Female B Hockey Alberta team was down in Cold Lake enjoying Hockey Alberta Provincials against the Lakeland Jaguars and the assorted teams, and it was actually really fun to see them in there, that's for sure. And I knew Troy would be texting me, why am I out next Thursday? Well, Troy, are you not listening to the stream? The Oilers play Game 5. That is the question. That is the riddle. Why is Tyson not playing slow pitch next Thursday? Because Tyson's got 450 of you back home that are relying on a little bit of live stream stuff to get things rocking and rolling here for you. So we'll roll on that instead of the old ball. Unfortunately, it sucks, but it's tough as tough gets at this point. And I did make clear that you guys back home are my priority for the time being anyway, until the Oilers are out, and then we'll go from there and figure it out. But Thursday, May 11th, as I gotta send him the updated schedule. It looks like he's got a question for me. As let's go quickly flip over here, and we should be ready to rock and roll. So we should be almost set for things. As obviously May 10th is the Wednesday, which is a week from now. And then game 5 is the Thursday. As we should be ready to rock here. Wednesday, May 10th. So he's got a different schedule. And now we get back to the joke, where we don't actually know if the NHL is sure. But there's no way it comes back and hits me with the win. No way they play the back-to-back. All right, there we go. That's where we find ourselves. All right, Peter. If ESPN's call is that bad that you have to mute them to put me on, that I'm not criticizing them, but that would say something about them, because I'm not going to say I'm grade A by any means, but that kind of puts in what we have to know here on the stream. That is for sure. As friends, I'm going to take a quick second again, recollect my thoughts. As let's go over here and quickly go here, and let's add that to going. Let's change that over to going, and changed for Mr. Troy there for sure. There we go. Fun. Love the text coming in. All right. Still got to get back to Ty as well. But anyway, we are just about set for this third period of play, friends. And let's see what we can get rocking and rolling here for this one. As we are going to go here and 11,719 times 5 point, what is that? 5.433. As friends, we have eclipsed 1,000 hours on the stream, so we don't mind that at all. The Oilers getting us started here in this broadcast so far with over 1,000 hours on the night. Don't mind that at all, as that is a huge get on a, what is it, Wednesday night to start the month. Obviously, too, it's going to be a very big month here on the channel. I'm hoping, friends, just to give you a kind of my expectation for this month, all told, between the live streams, between the videos, and between everything going on with the Oilers being in the second and third rounds of the playoffs, is, oh man, am I hoping to see this be an absolutely unreal, next level, all world class month of YouTube for me for sure. I've been doing this just about 9.5 years, and it would be absolutely fantastic to see us crush together some absolutely unreal records, and that's for sure. All right. All right, just quickly get back to Toff and Patrick over there. And there we go. Let's get back to you guys. And Scott, you got a little sleepy. I'm getting a little sleepy here, and I think we could have a pretty sleepy third period, and then maybe the Oilers will score the goal, and then maybe from there we'll go out and play some overtime and really get the blood flowing. That'd be all right. Could definitely go for a little bit of flowing blood here to cap off what has been a night of, my blood was kind of boiling a little bit at work today. Just whatever I touched just still ain't going my way. So hopefully we get things going in a positive direction at work here soon, and we can figure that out, because it's really bugging me that I just can't seem to do anything right at work as of late, and it would be nice to get that going for sure. So all right, let's go see in this one here. You guys are just chatting back and forth. Yeah, so we're just rolling along here. Let's see if I can find anything on Twitter about this game that would tell us anything we need to know. And first time since March 20th, Edmonton has trailed entering the third period, beat San Jose that night. That according to Jack Michaels. So keep in mind, we got a good chance. And then the Vegas Golden Knights saying they need their fans right now. They're saying that on Twitter. So Vegas Golden Knights getting a little worried about this one maybe down the stretch here in this third period, possibly. Played 44 WHL playoff games with the Edmonton Oil Kings for Laurent Brossoit. Played 16 ECHL playoff games with the Bakersfield Condors in 2016. And then played 2 AHL playoff games with the Oklahoma City Barons in 2015, who had some nice jerseys back in the day. And then played 1 Stanley Cup playoff game with the Edmonton Oilers in 2017. Then started 6 playoff games with the Vegas Golden Knights this season. So Brossoit, he's a playoff goalie. So that's what you need to know about him. And Vern, the Oilers scored 2 goals this period, and there is no overtime necessary. That, my friend, would be nice. But the big part here for everybody involved is the Edmonton Oilers start on the power play to begin this third and final, hopefully, period of play tonight. And then we go from there. Shadow welcome in. As you're saying, the Oilers can hopefully win this. We're off and running here in this third period of play. Oilers $1:55 to go in the power play as Pietrangelo gets a roughing call here at the end of the second period. Now picking it up, steam across the blue line is Connor McDavid. McDavid plays it to the near side boards as Draisaitl will look to get it off the boards and roll into a play. Draisaitl back to Bouchard. Bouchard looking to make a play here across. Now to Bouchard. The shot fired up over top of the net. Here's Draisaitl. Bats it back to the blue line. Now Bouchard gets it going. This one across off of the stick of McDavid. McDavid keeps battling here. He'll go to the near side. One-timer from Draisaitl, and then Hyman couldn't cash it side of the net. And it will be cleared out here by the Vegas Golden Knights all the way down to Evan Bouchard. Bouchard picks up, and this one will come to Leon Draisaitl, who will go across the middle of the ice. He can't get it going. Now picking it up, steam is Leon Draisaitl at center. Nope, sorry, that's Evan Bouchard. And now here's Connor McDavid. McDavid back off the boards and now picked up by Bouchard all the way down. Sorry, Stuart Skinner all the way down to Evan Bouchard. And now this one will come back out of the Oilers zone. Laid back there for Leon Draisaitl, who will go across far side to Nugent Hopkins. Now picked up by the Oilers' top guns. Evan Bouchard to Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl near side boards. He will work this one down. The Oilers looking to the middle, can't get it going. Bouchard, puck comes free. Draisaitl hat trick! Let's go! Big time! 3-3. The score between the Oilers and the Golden Knights. Zach Hyman in front. Do you believe your eyes? Feeds it over to Leon Draisaitl, and it goes back of the net, no mistake, to make it 3-3 on a hat trick from Leon Draisaitl. Absolutely unreal as he puts it home right there on a great pass. And Bouchard, how about that? Another blast in front. And Zach Hyman cleans up the garbage over to Leon Draisaitl. And man, oh man, what a goal there. Oh, it don't get much easier for Leon Draisaitl to put it home and pot the hat trick. And he has reached, as he now puts in the chat, 10 goals in 7 games, which sets an all-time mark record for the Edmonton Oilers franchise. So right there, right now, the Oilers have tied the game at 3 apiece with 18:15 to go here in this third period of play. And now this one will be picked up again by the Oilers at their own blue line. And we are off and running now as this one's going to be knocked down there by the Vegas Golden Knights. Picked up near the blue line off their own boards. And this one shot to the far side. As this continues to battle there, now fired in by the Golden Knights. Goes around down to Stuart Skinner, who will look to play this puck. He turns it over, but now a nice play by Darnell Nurse to recover the puck. This one now down low, 17:40 to go here in this third period, picked up by the Vegas Golden Knights. They'll work to the near side boards. Ahead now, the Vegas Golden Knights across the blue line as here comes Jack Eichel to the far side. The shot tipped in front, blocked there by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Golden Knights get it back, and a seeing eye shot gets tipped by Ivan Barbashev. And that one is tough as another tip play. And we know that this is kind of the trick on the Edmonton Oilers is tip pucks in front. And that one sucks right there for the Oilers. Right, the momentum leaves just like that. But the Oilers get it back to the blue line, and then the Golden Knights are able to get the tip in front off of the stick of Ivan Barbashev, who gets it past Stuart Skinner as Barbashev again left all alone in front, tips it right down into the corner, and that is a big-time goal right there for the Vegas Golden Knights to restore the one-goal lead. Big tip in front by Barbashev. What are you going to do? As that is where we are at. As here we go. First career multi-goal game for Ivan Barbashev in the playoffs. As this one will go around behind the net. And now Klim Kostin will play this one down low right onto the tape of a Vegas Golden Knights stick. Short side shot from Chandler Stevenson goes wide. This one now played down low for Mark Stone. Mark Stone will wheel and deal this one off the boards. The Golden Knights load up behind the net as they're going to try and get this going in behind. And now this one back to the point. Now picked up by Haig. He'll fire it down low around the boards to the far side. Not liking the looks of this here, not at all. As the Golden Knights buzzing around the Oilers zone, they'll get it back over to the zone now to the high point. This one played back down low, and now 3-on-3 into the zone. Mark Stone walks across. One-timer scores. Vegas Golden Knights make it 5-3 on a Chandler Stevenson 5-3 one-timer, and this is tough. The Oilers score the 3-3 goal, complete the comeback, and drop in 2 goals into their own net just like that back of the net. That is tough. That is right tough, and that's again right. The Oilers allow a 3-on-3 zone entry. Really shouldn't have been too much. Evan Bouchard gets standing around as he often does with Darnell Nurse on the ice. And just kind of one-timer that battles right through Stuart Skinner, who at this point I think you got to mercy pull him, just like we did that one game earlier. Let's change the momentum, get Jack Campbell in there, and just change that momentum right there. So Mark Stone excited about that one going through. I mean, Stuart Skinner got a ton of that puck. Wasn't able to keep it out though, and now the Oilers will have to load up and get this one going back the other way. Here's Connor McDavid. Shoots, fires, blocked in front. Here's Zach Hyman. He's going to load up another shot to the short side. Mr. Leon Draisaitl just couldn't get it going, and now a shot fired by Matthias Ekholm. 16:06 to go here in this third period. Draisaitl battles along the boards, picks the puck up. He's going to play it in front. I did say that this second period would have been quiet, and then this third period was going to liven up and pop off. And right now the Vegas Golden Knights have popped off 2 straight goals. That's all right. Here we go. 15:55 to go in this third period of play. And now Mark Stone across. Does that one shot save made by Skinner, but it still ended up in the back of the net, unfortunately. And this one will now go in behind for a face-off to the where? I don't know where the face-off is, outside of the Oilers zone. 10th goal of the playoffs, so they still haven't announced the Draisaitl goal. Hyman and Bouchard pick up the assist. Hyman picks up another assist, and Bouchard picks up his 10th of the playoffs. As this one's going to get going here to the near side corner for Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. 15:35 to go here in this third period of play. This one will come back the other way now, tipped in by the Vegas Golden Knights. Oilers play this one ahead. And now with 15:22 to go here in this third period of play, this one will be played here. This one will be worked ahead now, as this one will be across the blue line. This one goes back into Oilers possession. All right, game on, 15:05 to go here in this third period. This will be Nugent-Hopkins playing it off now over to Cody Ceci. Ceci will play this one ahead and fire it in. Linesman eats the contact there. And the Oilers battling in the offensive zone now, getting to work. Here's Darnell Nurse, the shot fired, blocked in front. Ceci trying to keep this one in, couldn't do it. And now this will go to the far side. Shot fired up over top of the net, and that will go up and out of play. So we will have a stoppage in play. 14:39 to go here in this third period of play, as we will rock and roll, friends, to a commercial break. So what I need to tell you is, if you're new to the channel right now, I need you to hit that subscribe button. I don't care if you're an Oilers fan, don't care if you're a Golden Knights fan, don't care if you're a Columbus Blue Jackets fan, But I need you to hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned with me here throughout the playoffs. I mean, we're a little bit down right now. I'm a little bit down, but I mean, the problem is, it's kind of tough, right? The Oilers just surrendered 2 straight goals after tying the hockey game. It is what it is. We got 15 minutes to work with still thereabouts, so not like I'm going to panic as of yet. Didn't panic once we were down 3-0 to LA in that game, so we won't panic right here, right now, as that one's going to be shot towards the net. Zach Hyman's going to play this one off the boards. Leon Draisaitl plays it in front, tipped up off the glass, and the Oilers able to keep it in as Evan Bouchard rims it around to the far side. Now Connor McDavid battling there back to the blue line. Matthias Ekholm down to McDavid. McDavid looking for Draisaitl. The shot, looking to sneak it short side on Laurent Brossoit. Almost did. Still battling there. Zach Hyman got a good shot off. Couldn't do it. Here's this top line getting some pressure going. Evan Bouchard, the shot drifted down. Draisaitl going to get it in front. Here's McDavid across to the backhand. Can't drag it in front. He's knocked down. And this one will be an offside or an icing call against the Vegas Golden Knights once Evan Bouchard touches up. So the top line gets some good pressure in right there. And that is a big one right there. So the Oilers doing good. All right. As there's Connor McDavid messing up right into the middle there as he goes down, and then he goes down on the plate, gets back up though pretty quickly, no worse for wear, and now the second line will roll across. As this one will be won back there by the Vegas Golden Knights, unfortunately. Tipped on down low into the Oilers zone. Stuart Skinner will pick this one up here. Cody Ceci will play this one over to the D partner Darnell Nurse. This one will come back the other way now, picked up by the Golden Knights, fired all the way to Stuart Skinner. Far side pass to the Oilers bench, now played ahead to the near side boards to Yamamoto. Yamamoto is going to be able to skate this one past Braden McNabb. Now Yamamoto continuing there. Evander Kane back to the blue line. And this one was going to be shot, fired. Oh my goodness, Kane just misses it at the side of the net. Would have been a beautiful chance if he could have buried or made even contact with that puck, but couldn't do it. And now Kane's hustling back to try and make this play happen in the neutral zone, and it goes all the way down low to Stuart Skinner, who sees it jammed over to Ryan McLeod. Ryan McLeod will get this one going now up the boards to the Oilers, and that will be an icing call against the Vegas Golden Knights. All right, that's where we're at. And friends, if you haven't had a chance yet to leave a like on the stream as well, that would be greatly appreciated if you could. Definitely appreciate that anytime you can. I just wanted to quickly check here to see what we got going here on the old live streams tonight. As we are rolling along, 12:21 to go. Nice play by the Oilers to the middle of the ice. Shot fired there, Bugstad and Ryan McLeod on the ice with Warren Fogle. I would assume the Golden Knights almost get away with another hand pass. Fogle cuts it off, tries to play it down low to Kulak. Over to Kulak now. The pass comes. And this one's going to go down low again. Now Fogle fires a shot. Just missed wide. Just missed wide. And now here we go. The Oilers will play this one up ahead. This one battled off the boards now. Nice play by Fogle to spin it in deep to Zach Hyman. Hyman frees up the puck for McLeod. He can't get there. This one's going to go around and fired out now to Matthias Ekholm. McLeod keeps this one alive. Now Ekholm trying to turn and burn. Shot save made. Now picked up by Ekholm. Back the other way. The Oilers 2-on-1. Zach Hyman, Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl scores! Woo-hoo-hoo! Let's go! Leon Draisaitl. He's got 4. And just in game ones, Peter, I saw your comment as soon as I was leaning back there. Pavelski scored 4 goals in game 1 for Dallas, but how about this? Leon Draisaitl scores 4 for the Edmonton Oilers, all 4 straight to start this hockey game in the goal scoring column. And look at that rocket of a one-timer there by Draisaitl. Far side, Leon Draisaitl scoring a beauty, and we are far from dead yet, as Leon Draisaitl continues his torrent pace, now up to a grand total of 11 goals this playoff. Wow, Leon Draisaitl. I mean, this is a where were you when kind of moment here for Leon Draisaitl. This is absolutely unbelievable. 11:27 to go here in this third period. 4 goals on 5 shots. He is shooting 80% right now for the Edmonton Oilers. Dude, just get him out there. Just let him play the rest of the period. Keep him alive. As here comes Connor McDavid across the blue line. Makes a man fall, but couldn't put that one home on the back of the net. And all right, let's go. We are in this one for the long haul now. The Oilers only down by a goal yet again. As here's Connor McDavid dragging around in behind the net. He's spinning off of checks. And the Oilers want this. The Oilers want this bad. As you can kind of see, just based on the determination to keep this one alive, the puck goes up and out of play. And we should have a stoppage in play here. So I'm going to head off for a quick bathroom break, friends. Thank you so much for being aboard. If you are new to the channel, I need you to hit that subscribe button before I head up. But other than that said, I'll check on the subscribers. I'll check on the watch time in a brief moment. And other than that, we'll be right back in a matter of moments. All right, my apologies, friends. Couple of lighting issues upstairs, so we're good to go. As Leon Draisaitl, 7th Oiler ever with 4 goals in a playoff game. Don't mind me at all. The Vegas Golden Knights back to action here. Winning the faceoff, 10:45 to go here in this third period of play. As here we go, friends. We are about to load up for what's going to be a dang special ending to game number 1. Even if the Oilers don't score another goal the rest of the way, it's going to be an interesting play to see how this one finishes up, that's for sure. As we have 10:22 to go in this third period of play. The Oilers and the Golden Knights battling in behind the net now, poked back to the Golden Knights blue line. The shot fired, tipped in front by the Oilers, who can't seem to tip it in front into the net. As 10:08 remains here in this third period of play. Another cat wants to come visit, but I don't got time for cats right now, and he's dang heavy. He's a big kitty. So 10 minutes to go here in this third period of play. Vinny Desharnais picks it up in behind the Oilers net. Now loading up is Connor McDavid, who will wheel and deal ahead. McDavid across the blue line, can't get on the attack. He busts through 4 Golden Knights and then takes a serious bop. Sorry, buddy, you're way too heavy. As McDavid wheels in front. Now another tip play over to Zach Hyman. Can't get it going. As the Oilers want this one here. They smell blood in the water against the Vegas Golden Knights. Batted down the length of the ice. And this one is going to go, well, pretty much length of the ice for an icing call. As the Oilers are battling here. No, please, no. Please, nobody. Please, no. Please, no. Please go that way. Please go that way. Thank you. Thank you. All right. What are we doing here? We are getting mentioned in all kinds of Facebook chats here. All right, let's do this. Face off for the Oilers to the right of Laurent Brossoit. Sorry, the cat was just battling me there, that's for sure. All right, here we go. 9:25 to go in this third period to play. One back to Evan Bouchard. Bouchard will rip the shot on net. It flicks over top to Matthias Ekholm. Near side boards, McDavid battling off. He will come to the middle of the ice. The shot, save made by Laurent Brossoit. And oh my goodness, this guy continues to make the tough saves game in, game out for the Golden Knights. He is stymieing us there. So let's see where I'm going. Everybody is trying to get me out to the old ball party at Bogey's on Saturday. Friends, if you have nothing better to do and you're in the Airdrie, Calgary area, come out to Airdrie, come visit Bogey's, do a little fundraiser for Airdrie Minor Ball, and let's get this going. I think we can all appreciate a little bit of fundraiser on a Saturday night. After the Oilers game, of course, we got stuff to tend to there. I think Saturday we've got puck drops scheduled for 5 p.m., so we can get to Bogey's about 9 o'clock, I'd say, is when I can get there once I get all dillied up and looking all good, that's for sure. But that's where we should be good to rock and roll. So, JK, you don't do Calgary. Well, I try not to do Calgary. I try to do Airdrie as much as possible, but that's where we find ourselves, friends. We are just rolling into the back half of this hockey game here. We're going to go over to the Sportsnet Live scoreboard one more time just to break down who got the assists on these big-time goals for the Edmonton Oilers as it currently stands. Leon Draisaitl from Zach Hyman and Evan Bouchard, and then Leon Draisaitl from Connor McDavid and Matthias Ekholm. So tonight has been unlike any other night in the NHL playoffs so far for the Edmonton Oilers this season. It has been a big boys doing big boys thing kind of night so far for the Edmonton Oilers. So that's where we are sitting right now, going into, well, about 600 of you watching back home, and of course, the last 9 minutes and 11 seconds of this third period. So, Riley, I've never even thought of that, getting all dollied up. I like it. I like it. I'm going to have to use that. I'm going to have to use that one on Instagram here. That'll be my next Instagram photo, I guess. All right, here we go. Let's get this going. No, Cap, please, no, please, 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 no, 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 buddy, please, no, please, no, please get down, please get down. Thank you. He's so big and he always gets in the way. Here's Klim Kostin off the blocker. Laurent Brossoit. We're back to action, and I just about missed Kostin ripping it home, but unfortunately it's a no goal as it's a good blocker save there from Laurent Brossoit. Yamamoto back to the blue line, now turning burning. Here are the Vegas Golden Knights, battled into the bench though, and we will have a stoppage in play with 8:49 to go here in this third period of play as Yamamoto fires it in, and then Klim Kostin picks this shot up and rims it off actually the stick of Laurent Brossoit. So that's where we see that one going as Klim Kostin can't believe it. He was just about hero right there. 8:49 to go here in this third period. We're back underway. Brossoit sees it drifted wide as this one will be picked up by the Vegas Golden Knights. Played ahead and now played there by the Oilers, back into possession for Warren Foegele along the boards now. Played by Nugent Hopkins over to Foegele. Foegele will go into the corner with this puck. Cody Ceci playing this one over to the near side now to Foegele. Shot drifted on net by Brett Kulak. Can't get it going, and now back the other way come the Vegas Golden Knights, kicking it off a skate though, and it is an icing call against the Vegas Golden Knights. So that's where we find ourselves. Just rocking and rolling here, so. All right. Here we go. Connor McDavid for the face-off as this line has been rolling all night. You've got Bouchard and Ekholm on the ice. I just need to see these guys going here. 8:09 to go in this third period. The Oilers fire it to the front of the net. Can't get it on anyone's tape though, and Evan Bouchard will pick it up here as this one will come back the other way. Zach Hyman tripping. Welcome in. You missed me murdering the spider earlier in the stream. Random things have happened tonight. Quite a few random things have happened tonight. Here's Connor McDavid off the sideboards, drifts in front. Can't get it on, and unfortunately the Oilers couldn't do it. So now 7:41 to go, back the other way. Here's the shot towards the net, over top of the net. Save made by Stuart Skinner, or it just went over top, either way. As Mark Stone will play this one to the middle of the ice. The shot by Zach Whitecloud will go into the corner. 7:25 to keep going here. And this will be a penalty or a high stick whistled down by the referee. So we will have a stoppage in play with 7:21 to go. The Oilers are going to need a hero here. And here's the problem for the Vegas Golden Knights. The Oilers have not gone away all night long. So the Oilers are going to need a hero, and so will the Vegas Golden Knights. And, ooh, man, yeah, what a play there from Mark Stone. He took the contact and turned it in to a little bit of something right there. 7:21 to go in this third period. Leon Draisaitl's been bumped around. He's got a little yellow Gatorade on the jersey. That would be quite a jersey to get. And there's some Elvis impersonators in the stands tonight, as I feel like they might be actual undercover Canadians in disguise here tonight at this Oilers-Vegas game. And Jack Eichel will take the face-off against Nick Bjugstad in the defensive zone. This one will be picked up by the Oilers in behind their own net, and now played ahead. Darnell Nurse is going to spin and burn over to Brett Kulak, who will play this one ahead and tip down low by Bjugstad into the zone. Backhanded on net, goes wide. And this one now Darnell Nurse picks up, fires it around in behind the net. Klim Kostin picks this one up and will fire this one down low to Jack Eichel. Couldn't keep it alive. And now here we go. This one now for Braden McNabb. Fires it out. Down low it goes. And this will be an icing call against the Vegas Golden Knights with 6:45 to go here in this third period of play. Connor McDavid, though, picking this puck up here in this third period, and he has not let it go very much. He has been dancing around, doing his thing, causing chaos, and really working hard to try and tie up this game for this one here, because we're only down by one, that's for sure. 6:45 remaining here, as this one will come back to the near side boards, and now the Golden Knights get it down into Oiler territory. And this one will keep battling there as Draisaitl over to Bouchard. Bouchard playing it up against Wall. Wall will go to the front of the net. Oh my goodness! Stuart Skinner! What a save right there to keep us tied. Skinner, what a go. And then the glove save with a little bit of fashion to it. We don't mind that at all, as Stuart Skinner keeps us going. And what a big time get for the Edmonton Oilers, who need Stuart Skinner to do something here in this late part of this hockey game and get this job done for us in what is just down by one. Feels like we're down by a million, but that's fine and dandy. It was 6:15 to go in this third period. We need to keep this game alive, as Nugent Hopkins will fight this one off the end boards. The Oilers get it out into the neutral zone. Warren Fogle up ahead to Darnell Nurse. Nurse, the shot fired, save made by Laurent Brossoit. And this one will come back into the neutral zone, fired to the near side. Picked up by Cody Ceci, who tips it down low onto the stick of Pietrangelo. Fired off the boards. Fogle drifts it towards the net. Can't do it. And with 5:50 to go here in this third period of play, Kane's going to get this one across. Nugent Hopkins plays this one down. And this one will be right there with Evander Kane not able to play that puck. 5:30 to go here in this third period of play. 5-4 the score for the Vegas Golden Knights. Here in this one, we just need the Oilers to score that next goal. 5:20 to go. Here comes Karlsson in on net. He'll dipsy doodle through. Couldn't do it. And this one will come back into the neutral zone. Picked up there by Nick Bjugstad. 5:08 to go here in this third period of play. And now this one will be worked at the Oilers' offensive blue line. Picked up by Nicholas Hague. 4:59 to go in this third period. Played down low to Stuart Skinner. across over to Brett Kulak off of the skates of Nick Bjugstad. And now we just need to get this job done here. That's really all it comes down to with 4:45 to go in this third period. The Oilers get this one down low to Mike Stone. He plays for the Calgary Flames. 4:30 to go here now as time continues to wind down off the clock. This one will be chipped out of the zone by the Oilers. Now Nick Bjugstad playing it ahead. He's got a 2-on-1 with Zach Hyman. Tipped off their stick. And bye-bye. Bye-bye. Dealt with. Goodbye. Matthias Ekholm. 4:09 to go here in this third period to play. The Oilers will come back the other way. Here's Connor McDavid across the blue line. McDavid will play this one back to the middle. Unfortunately, that'll be freed up now for the Vegas Golden Knights. Coming back the other way across the blue line. Marchessault denied by Connor McDavid. Back checking. What a beautiful go. 3:47 remains here as time continues to wind down. And we need the Oilers to do their thing here for us, as we just need to see if things can wrap up here the right way. 3:35 to go in this third period. Stuart Skinner out to play this puck. This one will be worked ahead now by Warren Foegele. Fogel's going to work this one across the Golden Knights blue line and just now need to do something here. 3:20 remains as it comes down low into the Oilers zone. They continue to battle there. Now picked up by Evander Kane. Kane will fire this one to the far side now across the Golden Knights blue line up over top of the net. Near side collision there with Warren Foegele and Keegan Colasar. Now a shot from Darnell Nurse. Save made. Evander Kane, and my nerves are up way high in my throat right now. My apologies, friends. It is tough, as this one will come back now for Cody Ceci. This will be battled out there, and that is Riley Smith getting it going along the boards. Cody Ceci with 2:43 remaining here in this third period to play over to Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl will work back down low into Ceci's stick. 2:30 remains as Draisaitl will hammer this puck up the ice on his stick, carrying through the neutral zone. He'll look to spin back and find McDavid somewhere if he's out there. And now he'll backhand this one across to Zach Hyman, turns it over. Weird bounce off of somebody's skates, and Ekholm's able to keep this one alive, as this one will keep battling there as it comes off the boards and worked back down low to Evan Bouchard. 2:08 to go as the Oilers need a hero here. This one comes down to Laurent Brossoit. 2:08 to go. Now officially 2 minutes to go in this third period of play. Friends, welcome aboard. If 706 of you are truly watching along with me, really do appreciate it. $1.50 remaining here as we are just in time for what could be some dramatic moments here in this third period of play. Zach Hyman across the Oilers offensive blue line into the Knights zone. Taken down is Connor McDavid. Now still battling is Leon Draisaitl. Far side boards comes back up, and the Oilers still working there. And now the Golden Knights busting back 3-on-1 the other way. Chandler Stevenson on net. What a play from Stuart Skinner, just to fall on to that play. And now back the other way and to come the Oilers as they will backhand this one down low on to Laurent Brossoit, who plays this puck off. And this one will go down into the neutral territory where Darnell Nurse comes up with this one. Evan Bouchard gets it going. Stuart Skinner to the bench here as Bouchard will dance across. And we will have a stoppage in play as we have whistles on the play here, as the building is rocking and it looks like there might be too many men against the Edmonton Oilers is what the referee is signaling. And William Karlsson on that one there. Great defense from Darnell Nurse on that one. And Yamamoto getting things going here. So that's a tough goal for the Edmonton Oilers there to finish that one off. But this one will come back the other way as McDavid plays that one. And Stevenson fires the puck off. He just mishandled that puck, actually. Just mishandled it there. And looks like we've got the officials talking here with Connor McDavid and everybody involved, as McDavid can't believe it. And Jay Woodcroft to go here. 1:03 to go in this third period of play. And Skinner's still trying to confuse things up with the linesman. And we've got 32-28 the shots on goal. This has been, for as much as us Oilers fans might be feeling like we got beat up real bad by Vegas here, this has been a very dang even game tonight, and I think a great way to start this first round series, right? You think that the Oilers had a rough go in game one against the LA Kings, won game two, fell down against the Kings in game number three, and then magically roared back and won the series from there. So again, right, we know we don't usually win game one. We haven't done that very often since 2017, so it'd be interesting to see if that again indeed works out our way. And Stoney, as I'm saying, I'm hoping for a shorty as well, as the Oilers currently have a timeout on the call right now with a $1:03 to go here in this third period of play. And yeah, no, friends, I would not panic at all. It's a one-goal game with a $1:03 remaining, an empty netter at worst, but it's a 5-4 game, and you want some drama to finish it out, might as well. That's never a bad way to end a hockey game, that's for sure. The drama-filled $1:03, and they're looking at the replay here of the too many men. As Stuart Skinner, there's 6 Oilers on the ice there. Yeah, there's 6 Oilers on the ice as Nurse was on before Stuart Skinner was off. So $1:03 remains here in this third period with 2 minutes to go. We've still got a chance to finish this off here, that's for sure. And that's the weird part about it, is hope, well, as the Oilers Nation would say, never dies. We'll see what comes happening here with a $1:03 to go in this third period of play. I don't like the chat I just saw, but that's fine and dandy. This one will go back to Evan Bouchard, who flips this one down into the neutral ice. Connor McDavid plays it over, and the shot from Hyman denied there as the Golden Knights get a good clear out of the zone. And here's Connor McDavid 5-on-5. He's going to backhand this one over to Leon Draisaitl. Mine is a goaltender, though. That is what it is. And now here's Connor McDavid across into the offensive zone. The Golden Knights, though, perfect draw weight down the length of the ice. 6-4 for the Vegas Golden Knights on the empty net goal. Tough finish, but the Edmonton Oilers give it absolutely all they had at the very last stretch. And that one is, as Double Agent just said, a dagger there for the Golden Knights to finish this one. But that is the end of the day. Hey, you know what? A 6-4 game. So it's a 5-4 game with an empty netter, realistically speaking, a one-goal hockey game. The Oilers come that close to getting this series into a 1-0 lead. And I mean, the end of the day is, you think I would figure the Oilers have a pretty good shot at game number 2, that's for sure. 34 seconds to go now in this third period of play. The time will more or less just bleed off the clock, and we will be done here for tonight at 10:30. So, all right. 21 seconds to go as it'll be picked up across the line. The Oilers are up and done with this one. 13 seconds tick off the clock. Philip Broberg out there to finish this one off. And bing, bang, boom. 4, 3, 2, 1. Friends, that will do it here. The Edmonton Oilers fall to the Vegas Golden Knights in game number 1. 5-4 with an empty netter. 6-4. So a pretty good showing, especially for how loud the Fortress was for the Vegas Golden Knights tonight. And we'll see again if the Oilers have a response to it. You start, well, I think if you start that, sorry, I just hit the mic stand here. You start the first period a bit better, and this game is a completely different outcome for the Edmonton Oilers. You get some other guys involved in the goal scoring, and I guess that is where we go from here. So, let me take the glasses off as they are starting to hurt my head a little bit there. And friends, thank you so much for being aboard tonight. I really don't have much to wrap up this hockey game other than it's everything that I expected it to be, and it was really fun. Just really thankful that you were aboard for the run again here tonight. The ride was fantastic, and I just want to pass along. Make sure you hit that subscribe button here on the channel because I need you to come back for game 2, right? We see how hotly contested the chat was between Oilers and Golden Knights fans tonight, and I'm sure there will be a whole bunch to go over in the next 24, 48 hours. So I would love to have you aboard for all of that. But friends, I'm going to do the responsible thing here and head out before 10:30. Make sure I can tell boss man I was in bed before 10:30. And that is where we are done and dusted. So friends, I'm Tyson. This is Dolynny TV. Thank you so much for being aboard tonight. I appreciate y'all